Please don't.
I need him.
Please don't.
You know, that's one of my favorite parts of the the prequels. That's actually a pretty good scene, man. When they fight Mace Windu with Palpatine and then call him the Windu. Windu. Uh, yeah, man,
Got like really loud background noise.
Yeah, I'm also
That's-
listening.
that's probably Joao.
No,
He always brings the technical issues here. But anyway,
No, it's okay.
hello. Hello, guys, and welcome to another episode of Between Collectors. And yes, man, we have a full panel tonight because we have a lot to talk. Star Wars. Today, this week is going to be Star Wars related stuff because, hey, it is Star Wars week, man. May the 4th be with you officially tomorrow. And I want to introduce my panel. I'm going to start with my friend Fabio from FABSFIGURES. What's up, my friend, and welcome to another episode.
What's up, man? Thank you for having me. Hello, everybody in the chat. What's going on?
We have
you always say
Mr.
the same thing.
Because I'm happy to be here, jerk.
We have Mr. Julius Big Brother in the house. What's up, my friend?
Ready to talk about Back to the Future week, as always. And yeah, everything is fine. Thank you for having me.
You always use the
Excited
same
to-
word. It's so weird.
Yeah, he's always he's always upset, right? He's always like mad or something.
I'm quite happy today, actually.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, man, I cannot see you when he's
You
sad.
can see, right?
If this is happy,
We-
man, can you imagine when
It's
he's
the
sad?
first time streaming with POPSIK, so I think we will have a good time. And
I
Grogu
hope
is happy there.
Grogu's always happy.
Yeah, Julius is always happy. And as you can see, we have POPSIK in the house, one of the most loyal followers, friends. He's always in every stream, moderating and doing everything. POPSIK in the house. What's up, my friend?
How's it going, guys? Happy to be here.
Love your Grogu over there.
I know, better than yours.
Making some competition. Yeah, everything is better than this guy. Actually, I love this guy, believe it or not.
You are the only one.
Hey, listen, it's good to be different. We have my friend Doug SMIZZLE in the house, first time in the show as well, with a nice collection in the background. What's up, my friend?
I'm doing well. Thank you for having me. Doing great.
Oh man, it's a pleasure to have you guys again. Doug SMIZZLE, same thing, always on every live stream. With the comments, moderating on the group. Awesome, awesome guy to have in the show. So it's gonna be a fun one. And of course, we have Anthony, who loves Marvel so much. As you can see, no Star Wars figures at all, and he has some random figures on his right side, which I don't know what that is.
Figure arts.
Figure arts.
Wrong franchise.
Yeah. Anyway, yeah, man, it's good to be here. It's Star Trek, man. You gotta watch it sometime. Yeah, man, it's good. Man, Star Wars week. It's awesome, dude. Exciting to be here.
It's gonna be a fun one tonight, man. And this is how we start Between Collectors. All right, so we have a full house tonight, man. We have a lot of people in the chat already. We have Punisher XS in the house. Hi, everyone. We have Darth Qui-Gon. Please release a Phase 1 White Weather Attack of the Clones Clone Trooper tomorrow and put him on the pre-order right away. We're going to talk about that. We're going to talk about potential releases and what to expect. And so far, I can see a trend, and I want to talk about it. To Guthrie in the house. What's up, gentlemen? OG fan, member of the channel when Star Wars was just Star Wars in the house. HRD Core Candy. May the 4th be with everyone. Looking forward to some fire announcements and releases. Yeah, man. All of us are waiting for this. Jimmy Co. Or Jimmy KO. Mace and Padmé, please. Yes. We have Valen in the house. Good evening, everyone. Hold my balls in the house. Let's go. As the Chase. Hello, everyone. And yes, it's a he. Combat Evolve in the house. Hey, all. What's up, my friend? Desi from Metamorphic Customs, another member of the channel. What's up, my friend? Good evening, Fox. About Future in the house. We have Mohammed. Hey, yo, what's up? We'll be tuning for a while. Gonna be watching what's that? In an hour or
Multiverse
so.
of
Multiverse of
Madness.
Madness. Shit. Lucky you, man. I cannot go to anywhere right now. So maybe in a couple of weeks I'll watch it. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to hold. Maybe I'm gonna ask Fabi to send me a booklet or something. We have the Thor 2941. Greetings, everyone. How you doing, my friend? We have Patrick Canuel in the house. Hello from Quebec, Canada, everyone. Hey, man. Hello from Canada. As the chase, we have Hold My Pickle. How's everybody?
Hold my pickle.
Oh, man.
Paul Morales in the house. Hello, everybody. We have Blackbird Tech in the house, member of the channel, who just upgraded to gold membership. So thank you so much, my friend. And thanks for being a loyal member of the channel as well. Paul Morales. Fabio is here. Hold My Pickle says, I was wondering where they were, but saw that Fabio is on. Now, everything makes sense. Yeah, I know. Somebody was late. About Future in the house. Hold My Pickle. I wonder if Hold My Pickle is Hold My Balls as well. It seems to me that it could be the same account.
They're related.
They're related, right? CN. Hi, everyone. What's going on? How you doing, my friend? Six Girls Separatist. Hey, everyone. Can't wait to see what May the 4th brings. Don't we all? It's POPSIK. SMIZZLE. It's POPSIK. CN. He wants a toilet? What? Clayton. Windu coming in hot. Let's see. Pablo Mesa. What's up, my friend? DT Arman. What's up, everyone? Calvin Williams. We have another member of the channel, Elfito, in the house. Blackbird Tech. JBJ. I'm sorry, FBJ. Good evening, everyone. Rodrigo Bulches in the house. Hello from Chile. How you doing, my friend? KJ Smith. Running Reviews, another member of the channel. What's up? Look at this panel, man. Yeah, this panel is fire right now. AJ Agruza. Hello, friends. Hope all is well. Thank you so much for being here. Blue Tattoo. Blue Tattoo or Blue Tattoo? Hey, everyone. How you doing? Oh, my pickle. Dog's Mizzle. We have Six Home Mafia in the house as well. Mandalorian Huntress. Awesome panel tonight. What's up, everyone? How you doing? Welcome. Welcome in. Nefty001, what's up, everyone? Jeff Sith in the house, and everyone watching Primetime Reviews as well in the house. What's up, everyone watching? We have a lot of people, so thank you guys for being here tonight. All right, so we're gonna start the show because we have a lot to talk, and usually we run out of time all the time, but not today. Today we're prepared. So we're gonna talk about Hot Toys Anakin Skywalker and the Stab released. Yes, finally released this morning. Very surprised because it was released about 6 a.m., 7 p.m. our time, I think. Very early. Usually they release it very late because they usually release it way earlier than that, like around 3 o'clock in the morning. They release stuff. Today was kind of late. So I'm gonna start with the new members here. I'm gonna start with It's POPSIK here. What are your thoughts about this, my friend?
So, oh man, I'm super excited for this figure. I had it on day one, pre-ordered it. It's going to be my substitute for light side Anakin since it's out of my price range. I don't really want to buy it. This is the perfect sub-in for me, so I'm really excited to get it. I ordered with the STAP. Since I have module cases now, I actually have the room to display that. And I'm looking forward to adding it to my Clone Wars display.
Now, the question of the $1 million is, how many do you order?
I have 4 behind me right now. And I have 4 more on the way when I move. I'm going to get them on order. I'm just waiting to see.
4 Anakins?
Oh, no. This one. No, I'm not Fabio. Sorry. No, I have one of these on order.
Okay, so we have a normal person here like me.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got one as well. Then we're going to ask Fabio how many he got. Doug's Mizzle, man. Talk to me about this Anakin release. I was not surprised because this was teased originally a couple weeks ago, rather. But man, I'm very, very happy with the final product.
Yeah, I'm really excited about this release. I had originally pre-ordered the one without the stat, and then back I think towards October, I canceled that order and I switched it over to the one with the stat. I just felt like that was the way to go. I'm really a big fan of Clone Wars, so this is going to be one of my centerpieces for the Clone Wars display with the other Jedi. So I'm hoping we do get General Kenobi to pair with this eventually, but I really like what we're seeing so far. I think this Anakin figure does have a split cut boot design too. I don't have it in hand yet, obviously, but from what I've seen, I do believe it has been confirmed it is split cut. So that's really innovative for those pleathery boots. So I'm only getting one, and I'm really excited to add this to the collection. And yeah.
Now, do you like this better with the poncho or without the poncho?
Without the poncho, I think I'm gonna do it with the cape. I think I'll probably put the poncho on Captain Rex or something, or But I won't use it on
or maybe
Anakin.
Boba Fett if you have the right. Yeah, that's a good call. This looks pretty good, actually. I'm very happy with this, man. Really good pictures, by the way. Mr. Anthony, I know you hate Star Wars, but what are your thoughts about this Anakin release, man? Are you is this what you were expecting, or do you think it's another okay release?
No, that's a good question. It's not what I was expecting. I dropped my video this morning on it. It was weird because remember when it came out last year or so, I was like, didn't even really care. I just didn't care. And again, I don't really watch Clone Wars. I haven't finished it, so it's cool. I just haven't gotten through all of it.
You haven't watched the Clone Wars, man?
Neither of you, dude. Shut up.
What's wrong with you, man?
At some point,
you're not a Star Wars fan.
I know. I'm bad.
Oh my god.
So no, look, I don't know. Like I'm like halfway through it.
And neither of you shut up.
It's hard for me to get through them. Anyway, when it came out, so I was kind of like, I don't know. And then as I started picking up some clones and Rex and stuff, I was like, you know what? It's kind of cool. I don't really know the relevance of the stat though. Like, was this did he use this all the time, or was this like a one-time
Not all the time.
situation?
So I think this release is kind of like an amalgamation of Anakin Skywalker throughout the entire Clone Wars series, because he only uses the stat in the little like one-off movie that they do to introduce the Clone Wars, and then he might use it maybe once or twice in the first season, but never again really. And that's why people are saying like they might stick to just season 7 of Clone Wars stuff, and I don't know, they might do like all of the Clone Wars TV show.
That's why I wasn't sure, because like I've seen 4 seasons and I don't really remember that, but it's cool.
In the first season, you will see him.
It's a Star Wars vehicle. That was my thing. I was like, okay, cool. Like we don't get a lot of that stuff. And anyway, I've been on the fence, and then when it dropped at a weird time, so I didn't see it till this morning. So, but you're right, Dante. Looking at the photos, the final product photos, I know it's pretty much the same. I don't think they changed anything from the initial shots, but I'm telling you, man, photos can make or break a figure. So when I was looking at those photos, I was like, okay, I think I'm getting this. This is pretty damn nice looking. And again, it'll go with my clones and everything. So, dude, it's a great alternative too if you don't have an Anakin. But it's a weird time, right? Like we knew it had to come out because we know Obi-Wan's coming. I'm sure we're going to get an Anakin, and they need to get this out now. But if you're a fan of Clone Wars, like Doc and a lot of people in the chat, like this is probably a no-brainer. It's a must-have. It looks great.
Yeah, and I do agree. And we discussed this also, Fabio and what's his name? Henrik. Julius. That
Eric?
Henrik. I call you Henrik. It's a new name, man. We have to come up with new names for you, man. Julius, Henrik. If you guys have a name for him on the chat,
He's like,
Just drop names.
No, man, we're running out of names here. No, but listen. So we spoke about this. Obi-Wan show is coming in a few weeks, right? And we know it's gonna be some flashback, has to be, of Anakin Skywalker at one point, because what's the point of having Hayden Christensen if he's gonna be just wearing the helmet all day, like the Vader suit all day, right? So I think we're gonna see some type of flashback. Something is gonna relate to the Clone Wars era. So I think it was more move by Hatos to release this right away and not wait after. Because what happened if we see another Anakin figure or Anakin presence in the show, and then this comes, people are gonna say, you know what, maybe I'm gonna pass on this. So it could hurt them. So that's why I think this release being this early means something for the show. But I want to hear your thoughts, Mr. Joao, on this one.
No, actually, I don't think it would really hurt them bad because this Anakin is basically for if you are collecting the Clone Wars line. And I'm not into the Clone Wars line, but if they do announce Kenobi,
So you're not gonna get this one, right?
I may consider. No, I'm not getting this one because I'm not collecting the Clone Wars. But you are not late to collecting the Clone Wars because at this moment you still can get all the figures at stock. It's not like you are going backwards. They are still widely available. So it's not late, but it depends what other figures they are coming in. For example, if they do a Kenobi, it will be interesting. But yeah, you what you said makes sense. I'm sure they are going to release a new Anakin with a Kenobi, with a Obi-Wan show. That's just on the fence because Hot Toys knows very well how much the dark side Anakin is going on eBay, and they need to capitalize on that. They will not lose that chance. But this is an amazing release. I really like. But I want to ask for the members here in the panel that collecting the Clone Wars, if Hot Toys did the cartoon version, the Clone Wars, would you get it the same or you prefer this head sculpt here?
Like the sideshow ones?
Exactly, like the sideshow ones.
I prefer the hyper realism that Hot Toys brings. Like that's one of the reasons why I started collecting Hot Toys is because of how lifelike they looked. So no, I would not collect an animated version.
I ordered the sideshow ones already, just because I think it's interesting. You know, what Doc's saying is true. You know, you get into Hot Toys because of how they look, but it's a change for me now. You know what I mean? It's something different. You know, collecting Hot Toys for so many years and third parties for so many years. Now something more comic book related or more cartoonish. I wouldn't mind that at all. So that's why I got them.
Yeah, and that's a good question. With 100 people watching right now, please hit the like button. Subscribe to all my friends' channels here. Everyone's information is in the link below. And
because just like Riley was saying, because if you watch the Clone Wars, the Anakin that you remember from Clone Wars is not exactly this one, right? You remember that animated Anakin, not exactly this one, because here they went with the real head sculpt.
Right.
That was why I asked.
You see, before I asked Fabio the question of his thoughts about this, if you ask me that question, and again, I would prefer the animated, just because I agree with Doug SMIZZLE that Hot Toys is their I guess their forte is do likeness like no other, right? Like a really good head sculpts and all that. But because the show is an animated series, I think they should have done something similar to that. So that's why I kind of like what Sideshow is doing, and I think that's a smart approach because I think we can all argue about the issue of Sideshow with bodies, right? Bodies are horrible.
Sideshow is not smart. It's the only thing they can do.
No. It's smart because they try to do other Star Wars figures like Han Solo, Luke Skywalker. They failed.
Yeah, there's no point in doing them. I never understood why they did that.
They wanted to do it right, but then they said, you know what? Since already Hot Toys is doing the Clone Wars, why not just doing the same thing but with the animated series? We can probably nail it. And dude, I'm telling you, so far when I saw those pictures, I'm very happy with it. Now, again, there's always a market for all this. If you ask me my personal opinion, again, I can be 100% wrong, and it's just my, the way I see things. If you're gonna do something from a show, just go exactly how they look on the show, right? So now they can explore all the characters. Now they can give us Cad Bane, they can give us Count Dooku, Darth Vader. They can give us like a bunch, Grievous, maybe a better version of Grievous. They could do so many things. So I think it's a good thing that they do in that line. So it's not like competing with Hot Toys in that sense, because they do it more on the I call it hybrid because it's obviously Clone Wars from the animated series with the real live actors. So both are good. But if you ask me personally, I think I would want to see more on the animated side. But again, since Hot Toys is not doing it, obviously we're gonna go with this, right? But Fabio, what are your thoughts about this Anakin Skywalker?
Well, same thing with Anthony. I woke up. I didn't even know it was out. I woke up and I was like, what the hell's going on? Somebody, I forget who it was. They messaged me like, oh, they were already talking to me about it. And I was like, what came out? They're like,
Yeah, it was me.
Was it you? They're
Yeah,
like,
I was complaining about the price, remember?
yeah, and that's right. And I was like, what are you talking about? I was like, Anakin what? So then I went on, I looked, and I was like, oh, wow. Same, I think it's the same picture as I think Anthony said. Beautiful figure. Definitely again. I actually ordered 2 with the strap. I'm definitely displaying them both. One with the poncho. Leave me alone. One with the poncho, and then one with just on the actual strap. But yeah, I'm excited for this. I can't wait to get it. The head sculpt, in my opinion, looks perfect. There's no complaints. The hair looks, obviously different than the other ones, but I actually like it. It looks like he has more hair. So I have no complaints about the figure whatsoever. The outfit looks great. Everything about the figure looks great.
Yeah, and I can echo that. And stay tuned for the boxing reviews coming as soon as we get the figure. So it's on its way. But yeah, I kind of like the look with the cape, though.
That looks sick with the cape.
I think it looks
great.
good in every iteration. That's the tricky part.
True.
I can't buy more than one of him, but it does. Like just having that diversity
Option.
in the it's really cool that you can mix it up. And I would say though, to counter, man, I prefer, this is what was really interesting. This is and I know this, I can't speak for everybody, but for me, this is why I got into the Clone Wars line. It's because they did go with realism. So for me, it was a turn on. I was like, oh, cool. This is like the actors turned into, live action. You know what I'm saying? The animated into live action. So, and it was Sideshow though. You're right, man. I mean, sometimes their bodies are kind of but some of them are really good. And these are new bodies. So I think this is a great opportunity as well, because for everybody who loves the animated, bro, dude, Sideshow's they can just print money. They can run this Clone Wars line forever. So, I like it. Like when Rex came out, I was like, cool. That's like Tamora Morrison. That's not the anime. That's what I liked, because I think it would look weird personally too with your Hot Toys, right? It just wouldn't. I don't know. They would stand out in a weird way, in my opinion.
No, that's a good point as well. I mean, at the end of the day, comes preferences, right? What people really like. If you like this way or the other way, I mean, it's fine. You are the collector. You're the one, buying this. It's not me. But at the end of the day, I think this one looks really good. I love the hair sculpt. I think they add more texture on the skin. I kind of like the paint app and the way it looks. I mean, there's no secret that technology is evolving, and with every release, Hot Toys is doing better and better with hair sculpts, and that's a fact. I mean, we've seen what has been out so far, and there's been improvements, right? We can argue about some hair sculpts that were not that great and all that, but again, overall, I think credit where it's due. I think they're doing a really good job with this. But then I also want to share this picture here that my friend Joao shared with me. It's more like a comparison, I guess, between the Dark Side Anakin and the one with Clone Wars. That
It
looks
looks pretty
weird.
close.
It looks
I feel
very
like
close.
the only
But it's-
difference is the eyes. I mean, obviously in the hair, but besides that, I feel like it's the same exact thing.
Yeah, and it's always the lighting, man. Like it's always the lighting.
Yeah,
But
lighting's tricky.
I always said it, man. If the hair sculpt is good, no matter what lighting you have, it's still gonna look good. And
Right.
this one still looks good.
Right.
To me, at least to me. I don't want to speak for
I
everyone
think the
else.
sculpt looks great.
Yeah. The dark one-
Even if it's the same with just a little bit of different paint app, it's
No complaints
phenomenal.
about the head sculpt.
Yeah,
It's good.
no, it's really good.
Yeah. Do you guys agree, POPSIK or SMIZZLE?
Yeah, basically exactly what you guys are saying.
Right? Same pretty much
Yeah,
same
just
thing,
the same,
just
yeah.
different paint.
Yeah, a little lighter. I think it's a little lighter skin tone on the dark side, just because you want to make the eyes pop more. But other than
Right.
that, I think it's the same thing.
Right.
No.
Yeah. But yeah, so I think this is a good release. Overall, I think we all agree that we're happy with this. Obviously, when we get it, we'll do the review for you guys. And that's it about Anakin Skywalker, man. All right, so let's move on to the next topic, guys. And before I want to address some comments here. Um, this scope is on the money. Yeah, I know it is a really good one. The X-Boy 210, the armor and cape screen Darth Vader. Agreed. He does.
Oh yeah.
He does. And that's a good option to display as well. And I think the cape is wired, so you can do really cool poses with it too. So it's always a plus, man. The Clone Collector says, plus Anakin goes for crazy prices for new collectors who need Anakin. This is a good price. That's true too. I mean, you guys have Anakin, Doc SMIZZLE, POPSIK. You guys have Anakin, right?
I have Darkseid, yeah. I
You have
coughed up a
Darkseid?
lot of money.
Wait, you bought it like after it was sold out, or?
So I bought it after it was sold out, and I bought it right after the dip. So when it went down from like 800 to 500, I got it in that point. So I paid like 550, I think, for mine.
Oh wow.
It's not
Still a
bad.
lot, but
Better,
Not
still
bad.
better than 800.
yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Still better than 8.
What about you, Doc?
I bought it afterwards. That was so Darkseid Anakin came out during like the period of time where I was like not collecting Hot Toys because A, Star Wars is a very dark place. B, I was very off. I was put off by the Deadpool figure, so I just kind of like took a break for a year or two. And then by the time the Mandalorian came back out and I started getting back into Hot Toys and Star Wars, I was like, you know what? So I got it for like 600 plus shipping, so that wasn't too bad.
Okay, so that's not bad.
But not one that I'm proud of. Backwards collecting.
Yeah, no, mine I got actually for HAWKWARZ Toys. I got a really good deal, actually below 500. But the funny thing is that I used to have the light side Anakin before, and I sold it. I think I sold it for a good price, but then I want it back. But I didn't want to get the light side. I want to get the dark side one. So I was able to get that one. Same as the Obi-Wan. I was able to get both. So Reddit Review says, here's another good question. Is it possible to put the Sideshow head sculpt on top of the Hot Toys body? That would be perfect for me, but it might look off. I don't know. That's a good question. I don't know.
The proportions would look weird, I think, because they're very thin. You know, so he'd look kind of like a voodoo head or something. You know, I just don't know.
Right.
We'll have to see when it comes out. But
They don't use the same body, so it's not gonna match.
Mohammed says this Anakin crosses between the Clone Wars 2003 series and the Clone Wars movies animated. Yeah, that's pretty much what they wanted to go by. I mean, I haven't seen any of the Clone Wars, to be honest with you, but I know Anakin Skywalker, right? And I have a feeling that we're probably going to see not animated series, but we're going to see a live action Clone Wars spin-off somewhere. Like, it's going to happen at one point. I don't know if they're going to do it with Anakin to just kind of tell his story, or I don't know, but I think they're gonna do something, just to extend and continue this line, because they can do so much with this thing, man.
After 7 seasons, extend more?
No, but live action.
Oh, live action.
Yeah, they can just do that. Give us maybe Rex, or Wolf, or anyone from the Bad Batch, for example.
right, just something that would fit in that timeline.
Yeah, and technically they're about that age as well, so they can easily pull that off as well. So that would be good. I don't know, maybe I'm crazy, but it is possible, I guess. All right, so now let's talk about another. I know Eric spoke about this yesterday on his show, and it was actually a very fun show. But man, we have a Attack of the Clones 20th anniversary, man, around the corner. And with that, we should expect a lot of things, man. And I think we're going to get what we were waiting for a long, long time. So I'm going to start with Fabio in this one here. So I'm going to share my screen. All right, Fabio. R2-D2, C-3PO. I want to talk about it specifically. Why are we never happy, man? Why are we always like, we get C-3PO? Oh yes, bro, but it's horrible. It's trash. I can't,
It's life. That's what it is. Everybody will never be happy at the same time. It is what it is. You have your people who been asking for one forever. I'm included in that. I have no complaints about this C-3PO at all. I've always said I'm really into battle damage stuff. You know, we know that he's not battle damaged, but he looks like he's been through war. I love that about that. I know it's not the last C-3PO we're getting. I just can't wait for it, you know, to finally say, you know, I don't know if you guys saw the one I have. It's going to be, you know, it's nowhere near what this is going to be like. So I really, really want to get an actual C-3PO for myself. R2, I have the Sideshow one. I never got a Hot Toys one. This is probably going to be my first one. But I can't wait for these two. I think they look great. And it's just, you know, showing us that there's more to come.
That's a good point. And 125 people watching. Come on, guys, hit the like button, please. Let's see if we can get to 100 likes. The sooner the better. Become a member of the channel if you want to see exclusive content. Subscribe to all my friends' channels here. And let's continue with the Star Wars talk tonight. I feel I sound like Aries. Star Wars talk. So, Mr. Joao, why are we never happy, man? If we get something...
It's human nature, you know, and as collectors even worth. But yeah, I mean, we were always asking for these, and finally our toys give us something. I think we should feel happy about this. At least we it's a beginning, right? Before there was so many speculations like Hot Toys doesn't have the license to do them. They have agreement with Sideshow. Only Sideshow is going to do them. Finally, you see something from Hot Toys. And it's like, I completely agree with Fabio. They will surely release the golden one next, or in a few years. But I mean, even if you are not collecting this line, if you have these two together in the display, they look amazing, as they are, I think. Because they are iconic on the Star Wars universe. And even if it's not the golden version, in some way, it does... looks a bit more special, you know, because I really like the way, because, you know, many people, they adjust the brightness of this photo and you can see how it looks like. It's not like this dark, but I like the coloring. I like the like, it's not damaged, but the way it looks like, and the painting looks really great. I don't know if Hot Toys, maybe we will see them announcing today. I think today they will drop a lot of stuff because, you know, today is already May 4th year in Hong Kong and China. So probably they will announce this stuff today. But yeah, I'm expecting for this, and I'm probably going to get this if it's a 2-pack. We also don't know if this comes as a 2-pack or a single release.
Right. So the way I see this, you know, because I agree with a lot of people too, you know, they want to see the golden version, right? They want to see the one from A New Hope, the one from Episode 3, perhaps, right? I understand, 100% understand. But the way I'm coming is that we were begging Hot Toys to give us a C-3PO, right? Episode 1, whatever that is, give us a C-3PO, and then boom, they give us this, and then of course some people like it, some people don't like it, and it's 100% acceptable, and it's okay. You can like or dislike anything you want, you know. And the reason why I'm raising this topic is just to hear your thoughts. I want to hear you guys. You know, why is this? Like, you know, and again, maybe I'm not saying I'm right or wrong. I'm just trying to understand the whole thing, right? Like the whole picture. We have a C-3PO from Hot Toys finally officially teased. Not like what we get like the Comic-Con's pictures, right? That is coming soon. This is already kind of like, okay, guys, get ready for this, right? So to me, it's an improvement. To me, it's a good step forward, right? We got 0 C-3POs from Hot Toys before. Now we have 1. Whether it's Episode 2, Episode 3, or whatever, I think it's a good starting point, because this means that we not only might get this, or we might get another version of C-3PO, perhaps the Force Awakens, or the Episode 6, you know, I'm sorry, Episode 4. So, you know, that's the way I'm coming from. So I want to hear Anthony's on this one. What do you think, my friend?
Well, it's interesting. I can't speak for everybody. I am happy. So I never really understood the hate that, and honestly, I'm actually kind of shocked over this particular one. How I've heard a lot of people are kind of bitching, for lack of a better word, about it, where it's like, the first thing is, it's the 20th anniversary of Attack of the Clones. So I don't, you know what I'm saying? So this couldn't have been a better time to do it, right? So that's the glaring obvious issue. It's the 20th anniversary, you know. And the second thing is, like, look, I'm all about original trilogy more than anything. Of course, I would prefer like a New Hope version. But looking at this looks amazing. Again, it's the 20th anniversary. I don't understand it. I've heard a lot of people say this, and you know, I was talking to Lael about it too the other day because we were like, dude, I don't get it. It's like it may not be right for you, right? It's basically like what we're determining, right? You know, but not to say that it's not right for everybody, right? Because like when this dropped Saturday night when I was streaming, we were all excited. We were like, holy shit, this is really cool. Like, we don't have a 3PO. Now we do. You don't have to buy Attack of the Clones if you don't want it, you know. But for me, it looks like this is great. And if they're making this, and like Charles said, we don't know if it's a 2-pack yet or if they're individual. Either way, that means they're gonna make the others. So it's all about patience. This game has been this, you know, with Hot Toys, you know how it goes. Fabio sure knows how it goes. You know, it's a waiting game. If you don't have patience, it's the wrong hobby. Like, you know, I just look at it like, I hate to be one of those guys that say, well, be thankful we're getting something, because I don't mean it exactly like that, but in the sense that, like, hey, we got this. This is really cool. If you don't like it, that's okay. That's totally rad. You don't have to pick it up, but it's going to be really cool for people who do want it. It looks cool. I like the half, you know, like we said, when we up the brightness and look at it, it's super detailed. I don't even remember anybody complaining when we got a Force Awakens R2. Like, you know what I mean? So I just don't understand the backlash from it, because you don't have to pick it up. So I'm a little indifferent. Like, I don't feel like, why are we never happy? I think there's a vocal minority that never is with anything that comes out, and that's, you know, that's fine if you want to, you know, feel that way, but it doesn't take away from your collection, right? Because eventually the figure that you want's going to come out. I mean, dude, we're still waiting on like a lot of OT stuff. We're still waiting on a lot of prequel stuff. So it's like, cool. Now you get an R2 and a 3PO from the prequel on the 20th anniversary. Yeah, it's probably gonna be a year and a half away, but you know what I'm saying. I just you know, enjoy it, and if you don't like it, that's fine. You can pass it, but you know, don't necessarily shit on people, you know, for liking something that you don't like, right? Like, come on.
Yeah.
Anyway,
No,
that's kind of how I feel.
right, and the reason why I brought this topic, Doc, is because, you know, obviously everyone has their opinion, and that's respected. I mean, everyone can say whatever they want. There's no issues that area, but I'm trying to what should I call it, analyze this, right? Because I mean, you see many shows that, you know, we did, Aries did, other people did, talking about C-3PO, talking about those figures that we wanted so freaking bad. And to Anthony's point, it makes perfect sense now that we are hitting the 20th anniversary of Attack of the Clones to release these two guys, right? It will make sense, you know. So when I saw this, I was very happy, to be honest with you. I'm like, wow, finally, Hot Toys is doing something. You know, this is a good step forward, especially with this 20th anniversary. So what does that mean? We're gonna go into it in a few minutes. But Dr. SMIZZLE, tell me about your thoughts about this. You know, I know your preferences already, but what do you think in general about this topic?
I think this figure's great. When I first saw it, I knew right away. I was like, oh, it's not the one that I wanted and have been looking forward to for a rather long time. Missed out on Tamashii Nations way back in the day, but this has really grown on me. You know, as the days have gone by, and you know, I haven't been one to complain about this and saying like, you know, don't get it or anything like that. I think, correct me if I'm wrong, I think this is the first time in the lore that these two characters actually meet, is in Attack of the Clones. And so I think that's a really cool symbolic way, I guess, to introduce C-3PO into the Hot Toys lineup. So I really like that. I do like the way it looks, and you could kind of maybe get away with it being in a New Hope display when they were traversing, you know, Tatooine. But yeah, I was really looking forward to, you know, a Goldenrod C-3PO. Little disappointed that it's not, but at the end of the day, it's not a deal breaker for me. This guy is still coming home in the collection. He'll go with the Clone Wars display. Might even shove him in there with the A New Hope characters. But I do think eventually they will give us the Goldenrod version. I I think this is a good, a good olive branch, if you will. And I hope it comes in a nice 20th anniversary packaging too. I think that would be really, really clutch.
Yeah, I can't wait to see that, man. That packaging probably is going to be really good. Before I go to is POPSIK, I want to say thank you to Sean Smith for the $2 super chat. Thank you so much. Printed gold be done with it used your head. Printed gold will be done with it used your head.
I think he means painted gold.
Painted gold. Yeah, but the beauty of this is that you want to have it like this, right? This is
so unique looking.
Right? And again, I agree with everyone that wanted to see the gold one, but we are on the 20th anniversary of episode 2, so it makes sense that they're gonna do this. You need to kind of like see the timing, and I spoke about this with with Aries as well. There's so many characters that Hatos can do. They cannot do everything at once. They need to space it out because there's other lines, other characters that they need to focus on, like movies, like for example the Multiverse of Madness. We got the No Way Home, so there's a bunch of stuff coming. So we 100% guarantee that we're gonna see the golden version, and it's gonna be probably really good as well. Who knows? Carlos with the 199 super chat, thank you so much. It's not Iron Man, that's for sure. Well, that's good, man. We get like 50,000 variations of Iron Man. This is the first C-3PO. I'm happy with it.
But remember also that Hot Toys, this is not the first tease they do of these C-3PO. They showed this prototype years ago.
Right.
I don't remember what convention it was that they showed this one, but this was already showed before.
This one was, I think, 2018.
2018, okay.
I think.
Yeah, it
Don't
was a
quote
long
me,
time
but
ago.
I think it was 2018. I think it was 2018. Anyway, sorry. Go ahead.
2018, I think it was too. Is POPSIK, what are your thoughts about the C-3PO? Are you happy with this? Disappointed? You want to see more?
So I love this. I think this is it makes perfect sense with Attack of the Clones, and I completely agree with literally exactly what Anthony said. He hit it right on the head. A 3PO, another gold C-3PO is coming. It has to. They have the mold. They put out multiple prototypes. People just need to be patient. The biggest thing with Star Wars collectors in general, you don't really see this in any other fan base, is Star Wars collectors the most unhappy people in the world. We get banger content. It might not be the greatest content. I know Book of Boba Fett wasn't loved by everyone, but Star Wars collectors are never thankful that we even get something. So that's something that really sticks with me, is just because something might not be great, you should still be thankful for getting it, because at least you're getting something. So this, I love this. I'm picking this up. I'm picking up every 3PO that's coming out. I need it for my collection. So I just wish that the Star Wars fan community just wasn't so toxic, because unfortunately we are one of the most toxic communities out there. But people just need to be thankful for biggest thing I see in chat is I'm not getting this, but I'm thankful for the people that want it. We need more of that in the community.
The problem is half the people that say they aren't going to get it, when this thing comes out and they see how great it looks, they're going to buy it.
Literally. It's always what happens.
Yeah.
Happens all the time.
Yeah. Oh, I'm not getting it 100%. This is not making my collection. Next thing you say, hey guys, we're gonna do an unboxing review. Anyway, so we have a super chat on Common Flex, and you know what that means, guys. You know what that means. Here we go.
I got Fanta. 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 I got Fanta.
Encore.
Man, I'm telling you, that's a classic right here, man. You know, I'm gonna tell you the story behind it. Fabio sent me a link one night, and he said, "Dude, you have to check this out." Yo, when I watched that, I was like, "I'm gonna flash this in the show." I don't care. This shit is amazing, man. And since then, I edited. I made a small clip, because I cannot put the whole thing. Actually, I did put the whole thing.
Yeah, it was 2 minutes.
You did that one time. I was like,
that one time.
Again. Oh,
Yes.
shit.
Yes. And so it kind of stayed, man, like a bantha. So It's sad, but yeah.
Boba Fett is becoming a meme because of you.
Pretty much. Uncommon Flex, thank you so much. You're like a panther, you know. We have another one here. Ride Reviews 199. Are you guys gonna discuss J&D 1/3 Batman? We are gonna, but not tonight. We're gonna speak about this on Friday because today is gonna be Star Wars, you know, I guess May the 4th Eve for us. So you know, so we're trying to dedicate this show for Star Wars. Usually, you know, if you guys follow me, you know, I varies from like Marvel, DC, statues, Star Wars, and all that, you know. But because this is a Star Wars week, I just want to dedicate the time for Star Wars. But no, we're gonna talk about this on Friday actually. So sorry. So question for you guys in the panel and you guys at home watching. Diecast, plastic. Are we gonna get hybrid? I'm gonna start with it's POPSIK. What do you think we're gonna get in terms of material for C-3PO? Because let me tell you, by looking at the picture, actually, Anthony shared a picture last night with Aries on his show, with increased brightness. There's a lot of detail in this freaking figure, man. I'm telling you. I think once you see the final not the final pro, but the announcement pictures or whatever you want to call it, I think a lot of people are gonna change their mind. I think. But anyway, what do you think is gonna be the material like? 100% diecast like the Machinations, or is it gonna be plastic, or maybe a hybrid?
I welcome full diecast. As much as I would not like to pay $450 for a full diecast C-3PO, I will push that money out easily. Do I think it's necessary? No. I think that they could just do the same thing they did with K2SO and just do some diecast and legs and call it quits. I welcome both options, and I'll pick it up no matter what it is. So.
Like a panther, 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 like a panther.
You're muted, Dante.
Dante, you're muted.
No, you're muted.
Yeah, maybe he's on purpose.
No.
We can't help him anymore. Fabio, take over.
No, take over.
No. Okay, I'm sorry, guys. I'm sorry. No. Thank you, Carlos, for the 199 super chat. Appreciate it. Yeah, I was on mute actually. But thank you. Thank you so much. You're like a panther, man. You guys ask, we give you. Mr. Doc, diecast, plastic, material. What do you think this is gonna look like?
I hope it'll be at least 75-80% diecast, but I have a feeling it's gonna be like the IG-11 or K2SO, or it's just gonna have the diecast hips and legs. I would love for it to be full diecast like the Tamashii Nations one. I don't think they will. I think for Hot Toys it might be cost prohibitive. And I think that's going to send that Tamashii Nations one even further into the stratosphere, because that will probably be the only one that's ever going to be made that's full diecast. You know, the R2-D2s that they've ever made, the domes have only ever been diecast. So I don't see them doing 100% diecast on C-3PO. I would love that because it feels awesome in the hand. It's nice when it's cold, but I think ultimately it'll be like 75% diecast.
Well, it still is better than 0%, right?
Right? Yeah, it'll probably have plastic.
I'm always like in a positive mood, man. Like, okay,
it would be nice if those pistons though were metal. Like that's where like they need to like have some structural integrity. Is at the pistons.
Yeah, but you know what? I think, and I mentioned this yesterday on Aries' show. I think the pistons were plastic on the Machinations, and everything else was diecast metal.
Yeah,
I could be wrong. I don't remember. I had that figure before.
Yeah,
but dude, that figure was fantastic, man, and it's gonna be hard to top that one for sure.
Mm-hmm.
That's gonna be hard to top one. But if Hot Toys delivers from day one, let's say they give us full diecast on this one, dude, you have my attention, man, and my wallet.
Oh, for
that's
real,
for sure. Anthony, talk to me, man. Diecast, plastic.
I think it
Paper?
depends. Yeah, it's gonna be paper, dude. We're gonna be able to fold this bitch.
Origami?
No, I think it depends on whether or not, well, two things I think. One is whether or not this is gonna be a 2-pack, right? Because cost MSRP is gonna, that's always a factor in production, if it's especially 2-pack. Now, I agreed with Doc on that. Like, I think everyone is, like, I know R2 Deluxe is, and correct me if I'm wrong, the Force Awakens R2 is also just the top is diecast.
Right,
I
that's
think.
the one that I have. Yeah.
Okay, so I just said the deluxe, so I wasn't sure, but yeah, so it depends if it's a 2-pack. Now, keep in mind too that like even like Iron Man's, nothing's like full diecast, but like the majority, right? That's what we're looking for. Like if they do most of it as a diecast piece, I think that would look awesome. But it could be more like a K2SO, or to a lesser degree some of like IG-11. You know, we have like maybe bits of diecast in there. That could be a thing, or they may just wait for the next 3PO, like a gold version, and then do that one proper diecast. You know, so there's a few factors involved. I don't think it would be bad if it was all plastic, only given the circumstance of like how he's pretty weathered and he's got different colored parts and gears on him in this current state, you know, of how he was in the process of being built, right? So I don't know. I'm hoping obviously diecast, but dude, I'm still gonna pick it up, man. I'm still picking it up.
Mr. Julius.
Yeah, I was searching because I remember I was seeing some comments that this was showed before in Tokyo, and someone was saying that they hold it in end and what was not heavy at all. So it means that like it was made on plastic. Maybe it's just with the skeleton in diecast or some parts in diecast, but it was not fully diecast. And I believe, like Doc SMIZZLE said, I think we will see the same that we saw with the IG-11. They're probably going that way, and going that route. It means that they can offer us a more competitive price. Because if this was to going full diecast, I think you will see a quite increase in the price.
Yes, Fabio. Diecast, plastic, cardboard.
I know, we're not getting full diecast because exactly the reasons you guys said, but I would expect this to be at least part, hybrid, part diecast. I don't think, knowing how much diecast Hot Toys uses at this point, for them to give us whole plastic would be a slap in the face and kind of disrespectful. So we're definitely getting some diecast, and like you guys said, I believe it's going to be whether in the body or the legs, but we're getting something.
I got Fanta, 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 I got Fanta.
Thank you, Riley Reviews, for the 199 super chat, like a panther. And as you can see, we have somebody very happy in the panel. What happened, man?
It's our ray of sunshine.
He's like, no, I don't want to do with this.
I'm there with him.
Guys, 130 people watching. Hit the like button. We only 67 likes. Come on, man. Hit the like button. Let's make it to 100 likes.
Again.
The sooner we make it to 100 likes, the less I'm gonna play like a panther.
Yeah, you already got all the super shit from Carlos. He's asking
Carlos
you.
will throw another 100 of them. All right, and just take over the show.
No, you need to set up a rule. Only super chats higher than $20. You will play them. If not, we will stay here until tomorrow.
Oh my God.
But now you need to play this one. It's the last one. Come on.
I got Fanta, 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 I got Fanta.
You got me every time.
Oh man.
Don't be mad, man.
Love
Be
to see
happy.
No, he's so angry right now. I don't
I
understand.
know, man. Yeah, man.
Music is good for the soul. You shouldn't be so angry all the time.
All right, so
Do you call this music?
dude, this is a classic, man. let's address some comments here from Metamorphic Customs. Desi, my boy. A product is usually not made of the final material. That's a good point, unless it is a product for a repaint. That said, I doubt we're getting diecast.
Oh my god, you really sent $20.
Of course, I told you he will. I told you he will.
From now on, it's 50. Raise to 50.
Sorry.
Like a panda, 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 like a panda.
Oh man.
Didn't Fabio said you need to let the music go into your soul.
Oh man! Thank you, Carlos, for the 1999 super chat. Appreciate it, man. Like a Bantha, you got it, man. You got you like a Bantha mix here, and this is a good thing because we make Joao happy, and that's a good thing. That's a good cause.
Yeah.
This is to make
Need
him
more of
happy.
that.
As you can see, I mean, he cannot hide it. He's happy, very, very happy. No, but that point that Desi made is a good one. I think it's gonna be a hybrid. I think we're gonna get some, plastic with die-cast material. I think so. I think that's gonna be the final material for R2-D2 and for C-3PO. All right, so now let's move on to the Attack of the Clones 20th anniversary. What to expect? So I'm gonna flash a couple clips for you guys, and then I want to ask you your thoughts about this. So I'm gonna start with this one here. I'm gonna start bottom up. I'm gonna start with is POPSIK on this one. So we got Jango Fett, we got Mace Windu. Man, talk to me, man.
I think Mace is a shoo-in at this point. I think it's something that is just bound to happen. I think like that and a few other figures are bound to happen. I think like a Phase 1 Clone Trooper is like inevitable. They have the mold, literally the entire body. They're probably gonna push out like a shiny one, and then maybe some battle droids. Like I said, they already have the prototypes of those. But I think Mace is just super obvious. Aries has been calling this for a while, and I didn't believe him for a while. But just thinking everything's just the stars are aligning for this figure, and I'm very excited for it. I'm definitely picking it up. I'm just really excited to see what else they're gonna push out.
It's gonna be sick, man. It's Doc. So Mace Windu versus Jango Fett. Now we have a possibility. I think, my honest opinion, I think this is gonna be the time that we're gonna see Mace Windu finally announced and released. What do you think? Do you think we're gonna see Mace Windu? Because remember, Jango Fett. I think Jango Fett is releasing this week. It makes sense. It has to be, right? This is the if they want to set the expectation high, give us freaking Jango Fett, and the next week announce Mace Windu, or maybe tomorrow. Who knows? What do you think?
Yeah, I definitely think Django is coming very soon. But I do hope Mace Windu is being announced very soon. He's been. I want more Jedi. We really haven't gotten too many Jedi characters. This would be a great figure to have in the collection. It's Samuel L. Jackson. He's the only guy, the only Jedi with a purple lightsaber. Oh, no. So this is a must-have to have in the collection, and because otherwise I don't really have anyone to pose Django with. He'll just be by himself. I don't think he really fits in with the clone troopers or anything like that. So hopefully I have Mace Windu finally coming, because I might even consider getting 2 Mace Windus.
So you can have one with the rope and then one display with Jango Fett, probably doing that fight scene.
Doing the fight scene, and then like if we ever get like a Chancellor Palpatine, recreate that battle scene as well. So I have a lot of high hopes for prequel characters coming out in the next couple years.
Damn, man, I just can't wait. I just
Yeah,
can't
this
wait.
one's sooner rather than later, though. I think it's like long overdue. And in the 20th anniversary packaging, I think it'll look really, really exquisite.
Like a panda, 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 like a panda.
Thank you, the Thor, for the 199 super chat, and I have a couple more super chats. This guy's crazy,
Oh
man.
no.
Carlos, $50 super chat. 50, you say? Okay, like a panther.
Oh my God.
Sorry, Julius. You know, it is what it is, man.
Like a panda, 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 like a panda.
There we go.
There you go.
That's what we need. We need more of that.
So you
Lively
see,
up
Carlos,
your-
you make Julius happy, man.
You're on mute.
No, we can hear it. We can hear him.
I can hear him.
Oh, come
You
on,
missed
man.
a super chat from Ashley. I think you missed one, right?
Oh yeah,
It's
799.
his birthday today.
No, the 8th.
Oh, ew. If you play it on my birthday, I will request every. Oh, man. Happy birthday, man.
Well,
And-
later in the month.
Yeah,
18th.
May
Yeah,
8th.
it's not today.
Ah,
If you
okay.
play it on my birthday, I will request it every minute. May 18.
Yeah, no, thanks for the $7.99. Carlos, thank you so much. You made somebody happy, man. Look
Yeah, you made me
look
happy.
at I mean,
Send a 101 now. 100.
look at this guy.
Look at. Oh god.
This
No,
guy.
don't. I already messaged him. Don't. He'll do it.
Dance.
No, forget it.
Oh man, you guys are crazy. Man, no, thank you, Carlos. I appreciate it so much. Thank you so much for that.
Let me just address here. Desi is asking, so how much for a continuous loop for 1 hour? That sits at 1500. 1 hour continuous loop of like a panther. No problem.
Oh, man.
You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna do another clip for it, a different scene for the same song. I think that's what I'm gonna do, because this is a bunch of like really funny moments on that one. So, yeah, Carlos is crazy, man. He's like, damn, Carlos. Yeah, Carlos is nuts. Oh man, but you know, just seeing the Julius face is priceless because he's just so happy, man.
His whole mood changed.
I know, right? Like Avanta, he's like, don't do that, man.
Happiness is flowing through me now.
Yeah, I know. And guys, I'm sorry for the voice. I mean, I'm still have COVID, believe it or not. I was very sick on the weekend, so I'm gonna give a shout out to Fabio because he pretty much saved me. He sent me like a really good vitamins that I was taking, and I told him this morning that shit is working, man. Like I feel much better. Like my energy is just better, you know. No fever, so that was good. Just I was really in a bad shape, so I'm sorry if I'm like kind of, you know, cutting off a little bit my voice, but you know, I'm here because I want to be with you guys. You guys are my friends. You know, we need to be together on this one. Star Wars week, come on, we're Star Wars fans.
If you feel unwell, if you feel sick, call Dr. Fabio at 8008-8866.
All right, that's a good one. Hold on.
That's a good one, right? He saved you. Now you need to promote him.
Okay,
He saved you.
go.
I'm not gonna dance without $100 super chat.
Call Dr. Fabio.
Ah, man.
Oh,
You
man.
should put Fabio on the spot. He
I
saved
mean,
you.
don't bother me. Leave me alone. I'm happy. You're miserable.
I'm more than happy.
All my pickle says Dr. Fabio prescribed the good stuff. Yeah, you know what I mean. Thanks, Blackbird. Thank you for that. Yeah, it was tough, man. This is my first time like getting this crap, and you know, it was tough. It was tough, but yeah, man, it is what it is. I guess at this point, everyone is gonna get it. I guess no matter what. You know, I got my shots, my booster of the booster, the booster of the booster of the booster. Sick. So anyway, let's continue with the show, guys. Okay, so I'm gonna flash another one. Oh, I'm sorry. Let me go back to Anthony now. before I forget, because before he kills me and sends me a message that I forgot about him.
It sends me a message.
In case we forgot what we were talking about, I'm gonna flash it one more time, and then we're gonna continue with the conversation. So, Anthony, Jango Fett, it is not a secret that is coming very soon. I mean, it was teased by Hot Toys in the next upcoming releases. So,
Right.
we're probably going to see that coming. I'm thinking maybe this week. I think the way they're going, I'm actually very happy to see that they're actually moving faster. Transport Trooper was first. I mean, sorry. The Tumbler was first, DX-19, Transport Trooper, Anakin today. We're getting there, man.
Yeah.
Now, do you think we're gonna get finally Mace Windu?
Well, I would like to have a Mace Windu. I really would. I hope. I don't know, man. It's hard to say. Like, I think eventually, kind of like we were talking about with 3PO, I feel like eventually we will get everything. But again, it's a bit more than just Star Wars too. As we know, there's like 130 something pre-orders out. They go through Marvel, they go through DC. So it's not, they're not exclusively Star Wars. So eventually, yes. Now, because it is May 4th, I mean, it's Attack of the Clones. I mean, it's very, very likely. I'm hoping Django for sure. I think they delayed him specifically for this week, to be honest with you, because they were already done with him. So it's kind of like, well, hey, we could throw this out for a May 4th celebration. It doesn't cost us shit. We're already done. So we'll just delay it a little bit. And like you said, that image they put out for upcoming releases, they've been banging them out pretty quick. So I think definitely Django's coming, and gosh, I hope we get a Mace. I hope we get a Mace Windu, dude. I really do.
Now, let me ask this question to Joe. But before I go, I want to say thank you, HAWKWARZ Toys, for being with us tonight. All-Star cast tonight. Great show. Hit the like button. Only 20 likes left to be 100. So please hit the like button. 135 people watching. So we've been consistent with people watching. So smash that like, please. Mr. Joao. Okay, so if we get a Mace Windu, do you think we're also gonna get a Obi-Wan episode 2?
I think so. It makes sense, but I'm not sure if they would go to announce a Obi-Wan episode 2 just before the Obi-Wan show. And there's I don't know if it was last week. I don't know if it is a real interview or if it's just a quote they took from somewhere. That and now I forgot the actor that plays Mace Windu. What's the name?
Julia Roberts.
Say what?
What's
one
his
more
name?
time.
help me here.
Samuel Jackson.
Samuel Jackson,
Samuel
exactly.
Jackson.
He was saying
Like Michael
that
Jackson.
you would like to learn how to use a lightsaber with the left hand.
Yeah, he
Like
posted that on
teasing
Twitter.
that. Right, he posted that, right? That is
Yeah.
official. It was not some. Okay.
Yeah,
So
he's been saying shit for the past year. I know even Disney was telling him to chill out. So I don't know. Like,
Okay.
I don't know if he's in a future show or if he's just trolling people, but
oh, yeah, but I mean, I'm seeing. I would see Mace Windu first. I would see they announce him, and if they do, believe me that there are a lot of those Star Wars figures that somehow, at least here, the price went down a lot. Like Qui-Gon, Yoda, Darth Maul. That the price will go up again, will revamp again because people were waiting for so long for more Jedis, and with the announcement of Mace Windu, it's a revamp for this line again. But yeah, I think it's quite possible, and we have been talking about this for so long. We even thought you would appear in the Book of Boba Fett. You remember that we said, oh, maybe we will see Mace Windu over there, and never.
Yeah, well, I think we're gonna see a Mace Windu, but now Fabio. I think to me, if you ask me, yes, I agree with Joao as well. Obi-Wan show is around the corner, so it's coming in a couple more, 3 more weeks. Um, but I think the way they're doing this thing is that if we're gonna see a flashback from that show, it's gonna be more in the Clone Wars era rather than Episode 2, right? Because Clone Wars is right after Episode 2, correct? Is it? Yeah.
It
It's the beginning of
depends
the
No?
where
Clone
you.
Wars.
Right? Because right is Episode 2 is the beginning of the Clone Wars, right?
Yep. Yeah.
So it's between Episode 2 and
The
Episode 3,
beginning.
right?
Okay.
So I
Yeah.
think if they go back in time, it's gonna be in that time frame. It's not gonna be Episode 2 time frame. That's why I think it would be a good opportunity for Hot Toys to give us this Mace Windu and this Obi-Wan. What do you think, Fabio?
What I would assume, my own head would be, they can't give. I mean, they could do whatever they want, but I wouldn't think that they would want to give us anything from the Obi-Wan show because of the fact that they may be spoiling something. So what I think, opening up the doors for Episode 2, in my opinion, I think to give you something for Obi-Wan as celebration, maybe they'll announce this from Episode 2. Just to tie it into the Obi-Wan show that's coming up and not give you something branded, Obi-Wan or whatever. So if they were going to go that route, and not only that, but we get him attached to the show coming up, and we get another Jedi, which, can't get enough Jedi. So that's what I think.
No, that's true. Jedi is the signature of Star Wars, right? So you want to have a Jedi or a Sith. Usually that's what you get, one or the other, right? Now, I spoke about this last year, and same information that I got from Luke Skywalker from the Mandalorian and also Bespin Luke, and eventually happened. And again, with this hobby, one thing I learned, and I think by now we should all know, is to be patient because patience is the key. To be honest with you, what do you think? Do you think we're gonna get Padmé? I'm gonna start with Anthony on this one. I mean, Episode 2, Attack of the Clones, 20th anniversary. It would make sense to me that this is finally the time we see Padmé.
I think we would see her more than we'd see a Mace Windu, personally. I think the likelihood of getting a Padmé is very, very high. Just because we've seen the prototype, right? Now, as a prototype, it was not the best looking, but it's prototype. They were going to do it, and now we've got Thor: Love and Thunder coming. We're most likely going to get a Jane Foster figure from that movie, so this is kind of like a perfect storm right now for Hot Toys. I think, they can essentially make. Have the likeness for two different movies. And again, with 20th anniversary happening, this is like, I see no reason why they wouldn't, right? It all makes sense for them to do it on so many different levels, especially like I said, that we already have this prototype. I mean, why would they squander that opportunity to double dip, as it were, on her likeness and go ahead and just bang two of these out. So, yeah, I think this is more highly likely, much more so than a Mace Windu, to be honest, because they already have it ready.
Yeah, plus Thor, the new Thor movie is coming this year as well, so they can easily, get the license for those two, for this one and the Lady Thor, whatever her name is. So I can see this happening. It's POPSIK. Padmé, finally.
Yeah, I think it's time. Attack of the Clones, the way that most people see the movie is it's a love story between Anakin and Padmé. I think it's perfect for her to come out. Really excited for it. I think her and Anakin they have to come out together. Like I said, it's a love story, so you can't have one without the other. I think it's just the stars align, exactly what Anthony said. Natalie Portman's relevant again with her being in Thor, so it's just the ball's in Hot Toys court, and it's an easy shot for them. So I think they're definitely going to take it, and we should see her. Maybe even tonight, hopefully.
Yeah, hopefully. Doc.
I have an unhealthy obsession with Natalie Portman, and Attack of the Clones is the root of that.
Wait, you said
entire...
unhealthy?
An unhealthy, yeah, an
Oh,
obsession
okay,
with Natalie
okay.
Portman. Yeah, because I remember when Attack of the Clones first came out, and I saw that movie. I think that was the first time I had like a celebrity crush, and I was like heartbroken that I knew that I would never get to person Natalie Portman. But to that point, I would love to have Padmé from Attack of the Clones in figure form, and more excited for her as Mighty Thor in the future. Though I think that's more of a toyetic piece. But any Natalie Portman figures coming home to this collection, as awful as that sounds, but because it really there's nothing exciting about her. But I think in the end she'll be like a Bespin Leia type figure where doesn't really come with much, doesn't really look like an exciting toy on the shelf, but ultimately has a decent amount of presence, just because of what she represents in the lore.
Yeah, but I think if we get an Padme, it's gonna be much better than this.
Oh, I agree. Yeah,
Right?
the outfit's very frumpy on this. I think it'll be much more, tight knit. I think there's already been an updated head sculpt that they've shown from a more recent con, maybe back a couple years ago or so now.
Probably a better
I'm not
body.
sure. Yeah, I would imagine that they would. I would hope they would use the Captain Marvel body, even.
Oh, yes.
From Endgame on Natalie's Padme. But
That would
yeah,
fit
time will
perfectly.
tell.
That would actually will fit perfectly. That body from Captain Marvel will be a really good blend with this. And again, see what happened with Bespin Luke when it was teased years ago, and then when we got the final, announcement, it was a huge improvement from the prototype to that particular announcement, right?
Mm.
I went with Anthony already, right?
No. You want to hear my thoughts?
No, I thought I went with you.
You did.
Did I? I did.
Not
No, I
yet,
did.
not yet.
Not yet, Anthony.
No,
Thank
you
you.
did.
Yeah, he did.
Yeah.
I know.
You
You
did.
see, I'm just trying to. You see,
He was
I
just trying to
usually-
double dip.
I forgot. I forgot about him one day. He was texting me, dude. You forgot about me. Now, if I actually asked him to do it twice, he should be honored.
And
now.
he doesn't
He's
want.
Like, he's not. Fuck that. I don't want. to
No.
talk about it."
Yeah.
Julius.
Yeah, the as I told before, I think last week, the rumors about this one being announced this week are very strong here. Everyone is talking about this. I cannot say it's sure, but it seems that it's already given that they are going to announce this. I don't know if anyone saw anything, but the rumors here are really pretty strong. But yeah, and you also said this, I think last year. You were also talking about this, and I think it's possible. And remove me from there. But I'm not sure if they are going really to change anything. Maybe we'll get really this version as it is.
Well, I don't want to say nothing, but just get ready, Fabio. Padme. What are the chances that we're finally gonna get this announced?
Well, now because of the episode 2 being announced, I think it's wide open to anything from that movie. So the fact that she's it's her, I think that's that's the Leia of that time. So I think she's coming 100% at some point or another, but she has to come.
So what if we get a 2-pack of this?
It's horrible.
Will everyone be no? But hey, it's a valid point. But do you think we can get an Anakin from episode 2 as well as a Padme, or do you think we have more chances to see Padme by herself, other than rather than Anakin, for example? Anyone?
I think it'll be just Padme by herself. I really think episode 2 Anakin is everyone's least favorite version of Anakin Skywalker.
I know. Can you imagine doing a picture like this for both together? It would be fun.
It's a great pose.
She
right there.
seems so
She's a-
unsatisfied.
I know. She's like, oh my god. All right. So what about? Okay. So that's about Padme. My prediction is that we're gonna see Padme announced very soon, and most likely it's going to be the week of the 20th anniversary, perhaps tomorrow. I don't know.
Perhaps tonight.
Perhaps tonight. Kid Fisto.
Absolutely.
Joao.
Possibly. I will not say absolutely. Possibly.
Anthony.
I don't think so. It's odd, right? Because they did a prototype, but I don't think the demand is there. It is, but not as high. I would think so. This could still
it's
be a
quite
back burner.
Maybe it's what could I call a risk figure to announce. A risky figure to announce, maybe.
But
maybe it wouldn't get the pre-orders that they need.
I disagree.
I think,
I disagree with you.
I think that if they made a prototype for it, and you have the 20th anniversary of Attack of the Clones this year, I think that there's a very high chance that all these figures are coming out because they've already been prototyped.
Yep.
He said it perfectly. He did, actually. It's POPSIK.
With a smile like that, maybe.
There's a high possibility that in this month of May they are going to focus only on this stuff, and maybe we will not see anything from Book of Boba except Cad Bane, because Cad Bane it's also a strong rumor that is going to be announced, but maybe they are not going to give us anything more. And being so, maybe the Mandalorian line is done, and just wait for the third season to see what's up.
Right? Yeah, I think they're kind of tapped out on Mandalorian until the next season. That's why I think they're moving back towards prequel and a real original trilogy stuff now.
I mean, they could give us a Cobb Vanth, but they could brand that Book of Boba Fett. So
or even Bad Batch or Clone Wars. Who knows? I wouldn't want a Cobb Vanth. Or a Cobb Vanth, my bad. I was thinking Cad Bane, but yeah, I hope we do get a Cobb Vanth from Mandalorian though, not the Book of Boba Fett.
But remember that from the Book of Boba there is not even one Boba Fett, unless only the quarter scale. You don't have a Boba Fett from Book of Boba.
Yeah, just rebrand the one on the throne. Have that one to be the Book of Boba Fett one. Because that I think everyone kind of wants to move on from that show. I think even Hot Toys is just like, you know what, that was
yeah.
It's pretty
I think I agree. I mean, the show to me started really good. To me, this is my opinion only, so it may differ from everyone's. But I think it was started good, and then it just kind of like didn't like some scenes. Obviously, when the Luke scene with Ahsoka, that was the best. Pretty much the Mandalorian cameo was the best part of that, right? 130 people watching. Hit the like button. Only 5 likes away from 100. So let's hit that goal, please. Just grab your finger and just click. So you need to do, man. Okay, so let's talk about the panel's most wanted Star Wars figure or figures. So, it is not a secret that some collectors started recently. I mean, there's a lot of new collectors out there who probably missed on the OT characters. But now that we're in Star Wars month, and we're getting really good so far releases, I want to know which of those figures are your most wanted one. Whether the one that you is going to release sometime this year, or something that you wanted to get from the past that you didn't have a chance. So, Fabio, and I know this is a tough question for you because pretty much probably have everything, but
you mean like ever?
Well,
the only one I'm missing is the
wait, you're missing something?
No, not the only one I'm missing, but I'm missing plenty. But the one that I really, really want is the what was it? The Boba Fett with the oh my god, what the hell's the name? With the color,
animated
the animated one.
Animation.
Animated, yeah, that's the one I'm missing. That's the only one I'm missing that I would really want. I'm missing, like I said, I'm missing a lot, but yeah, I really would love that figure so bad because I can't believe I didn't even see it come out. What?
The P-Rock comment.
He's so stupid.
This kid's fish still looks like he was hanging with me in the basement with that smile on his face. Oh man, it's P-Rock. Shout out to my boy P-Rock.
Kid Fisto's awesome too. I would love him.
Yeah. No, it is. It is a good one. I mean, if you're gonna get your Attack of the Clones line, I mean, you need to have that figure. And I agree with Doug SMIZZLE. I mean, this is the perfect time. They can give us a bunch of figures, and let me tell you, a lot of people are gonna be very happy. Joao, what is your most wanted Star Wars figure or figures?
It's very difficult to say, because if I was going to ask everything I want, there will be too many and they will never reissue. Because if you want to go backwards at this moment, and if you want to collect the older lines, you will need to spend a huge amount of money. So I don't know if they will ever consider doing reissues, for example, for Obi-Wan from the New Hope, from characters from the original trilogy. I don't know if they will ever consider that, because now it's quite difficult to go backwards. Or for example, even Palpatine from the original trilogy, it's impossible to get it now at a reasonable price. But I don't see Hot Toys going back and reissue one after another. Maybe that ship has sailed, and maybe they will do one here, one there, and you just go from there. So at this moment, I just hope for figures from the new shows, and I would want, of course, a Cad Bane. I would want Cobb Vanth. Man, I would even want the Mithril from Mandalorian, because I think that figure would look sick.
Yeah, definitely. What about you, Popsik?
Dear Howie, please, please give
put him
me
solo.
Dear Howie, please give me a Cal Kestis. I need it. The sequel is rumored to be trailered at Celebration, so I'm hoping that Hot Toys has had success with video game characters in the past. This is a great game. Everyone loves it. And if we could get like an Extreme DX with this figure with like multiple outfits, multiple hilts, multiple saber colors, I think they'd knock it out of the park. Doesn't matter the price, I'll pay it. I need it.
Damn, give me it. Give me it.
One of my biggest asks ever since that game came out. I was like, this Hot Toys.
Beautiful. I need it.
Well, hello there.
He wants the Spider-Man
Hello
figures.
there.
He was a, hey, dear Howie, please give me more, Thor figures.
You wonder what I want? I mean,
Your
it would
most
have to be
wanted Star Wars figures. Star Wars figures.
It would have to be new.
Star Wars figures.
Because there's not much I don't have, minus some troopers, as far as original trilogy. I mean, geez, what do we? I would have to think of like what's not out.
Why is Grogu spinning on the top?
He's always spinning, bro. He's been spinning for like a year, like until that motor dies. So I don't even know how many rotations he's gone on. But I don't know. I mean, a Bespin Han would be cool. Well, would be kind of cool. Like, but we already have 2 Han Solos. Well, from original trilogy, I guess we have 4 Han Solos, really. But oh man, you know what? I want that Snow Trooper from Solo, the one that was in the graveyard.
The Range Trooper.
Yeah, I think that's what I would like, man. That's what I would like. Because I have just, I mean, there's a few backward ones. I need regular Snow Troopers and like a couple other troopers. But other than that, man, like, I'm looking forward for the most part, like more original trilogy. I don't even know who else in the original trilogy they could do. They've done almost everybody. I mean, there's still like a couple, right? But I mean, who are we really missing from original trilogy? C-3PO. Yeah, I don't know, man. Yeah, I think the troopers, more troopers, man, more troopers.
Uncle Ben.
Well, yeah, I mean the aunt and uncle, I guess. But I mean, we could just get some skeletons and char them up and put them in the. We'll be good to go. Anyway, go on. Be gone. Be gone.
Be gone.
There we go.
All right. I actually have a small list prepared. So my big time ones, just to help kind of start rounding out my Clone Wars display, are ARC Troopers 5s and Echo. Going back to prequel trilogy stuff, I really want a Jar Jar Binks, like not even joking, and a Chancellor Palpatine. I think that would be really nice. And droids. We need droids to start going with our clone troopers. But for original trilogy, yeah, like Anthony said, they kind of touched on all the main characters at this point. Like I would like to start seeing things like from Return of the Jedi, more Ewoks, Jabba, Gamorrean guards, things to kind of start world building a little bit outside of the traditional Luke and Hans and Leia's that we've all gotten. A Ninna or Nine Nub, that would be a cool figure to have too. But for me, Jar Jar Binks and 5s and Echoes are like my top 3 that I really want, that are not really asked for a lot.
Oh man, that's you guys have a beautiful list. But hey,
oh no,
hey,
yeah, yes,
Like a panda, 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 like a panda.
Oh yeah, you double fisting.
Oh man, all toys with a $20 super chat. Thank you so much, like a month. I'm telling you, Julius was missing this, man. He was.
He's having a blast.
I was.
Yeah, he's like, oh, I love like a month. Give me more. Give me more.
This is gonna be his new alarm clock.
Make bantha babies.
Yeah.
Make bantha babies.
I would agree with Popsic though, man. A Cal Kestis too. Not thinking about that because he's badass.
That would make like the DX line like feel like a DX.
Well, if they did it right, plus he can come with what BD1 or whatever. I forgot his name. The droid. Is that right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So, you can get the droid and a bunch of different accessories, like
and then if they give you the right. broken hilt saber like that, like that would be that would be awesome, man. So I mean, yeah, I was just thinking about it once you said. I was like, yeah, Cal Kestis, Purge Troopers, a bunch from that line. Yeah, I would.
I'm hoping the second game that will kick off Hot Toys to revisit that and introduce more Star Wars back into the video game line again, because I think all that is the Snow Trooper pack.
There's a couple.
Yeah, we had a Snow Trooper
like
2-pack and the Shock Trooper.
The jet, not the jet trooper.
And the Jump Trooper, and I think that was it for Battlefront 2.
I think there's one more.
Maybe.
You guys wouldn't like Hot Toys to do Jabba the Hutt, like Sideshow did that one, the big one. That one looks amazing.
I have the Sideshow one coming. So
the big one, with the diorama.
Yeah, he's 3 feet wide, and my shelves are 3 feet. He's gonna take up one whole shelf.
Holy cow!
Yeah,
I want to so bad, but I just want to wait a little bit longer and see if Hot Toys does anything ever.
That's exactly my point. I wanted to get that one so bad, but that's the thing. Like one space. Well, but this is the thing. I'm like Doug on this one. I usually like to wait because you never know, man. You never know.
Especially next year is Return of the Jedi's 40th anniversary.
Exactly. So
come on, they got to do something big.
If I was able to live without it for a few years, I mean, I can wait another year.
You think Hot Toys is gonna make a Jabba though? I mean,
no.
I mean,
but I also asked for dumb things like Boba Fett on a Rancor too.
Well, sure. No, I mean, I just think like it's kind of out of their wheelhouse.
Right. I mean, I could see it like a Power Post type situation.
I was just gonna say Power Post. Yeah.
Well, yeah. I mean, what else are you gonna do with them? I mean, it would be cool. Don't get me wrong. And if that comes out and it's somehow better than the sideshow one. I mean, the sideshow one's still gonna hold its value. It's a beautiful piece. It comes with a lot.
But the
of cool
sideshow
shit,
one
like-
is still available at stock, or you only can find it.
Yeah, no,
now
it's
in the
it's
second
still in
market?
stock. Yeah, it's the second one.
Okay.
They made one like a while back too. This is like the second version. But I like this one, and it is pricey. It's heavy. It's huge, but I mean, it's Jabba, man. It's pretty cool. So
No,
if
that's
Hot
a
Toys
beautiful
hit it,
piece.
maybe.
That's a beautiful piece.
It is a
Sideshow
beautiful
did
piece.
Amazing
Yeah.
work there.
I think Sasha does really good jobs on those type of figures. Like for example, they did a good job on this one. So
Yeah, no, they do some great stuff, man. They
You
do,
know,
especially if it's not,
Once it's
necessarily
scale.
figure, figure related, right?
the
Yeah,
ones that scale relate.
Yeah.
No, but just to be fair with them, they do really good horror figures though. I'm very happy with it. Every horror figure that I have, I'm very happy with it.
Mythos Obi-Wan was a phenomenal figure. Like it really was a phenomenal figure. When they reissued him, is when I picked him up, and that's where I was upset because they changed it out to single jointed. So I returned it. I was
really?
like, well,
Oh,
I
know
didn't
that.
want.
You know what's funny? I wanted to get that one, but I was on the. Usually
a
anything
great
is
figure.
Star Wars, I was like,
It was a great figure, man. The sculpt was really awesome because that's the thing. He was a mix, right? He's like middle-aged Obi-Wan. They weren't necessarily trying to nail a likeness of an actor, so I thought it was a phenomenal piece. Came with a load of accessories. It's just with the single joints. I was like, nah, I'm gonna return it. I guess I'm picky, but it was supposed to be double, and then when I called them, they're like, well, we decided to go with a different body this time around. I'm like, well, perhaps you need to change the art and the photos because, I was like, on the case, on the box, he's holding his backpack double jointed, and I couldn't even do that. So otherwise, it was a great figure, but yeah.
Yeah, that's true. 130 people watching. Hit the like button, guys. 105 likes, 104 likes. So we're making progress. If we can get 120 likes, why not? You guys can. You guys have the power in the fingers, Hit the like button, guys. Subscribe to my friend's channel. And also want to know, whoever's watching right now, do you subscribe to my channel? Do you subscribe to my friends' channels yet? If you haven't, please do so. Subscribe to everyone's channels here. Let's get Fabio 1,000 subscribers, guys. Let's get Big Brother 4,000 subscribers. Let's get Mafia 3,000 subscribers. Doug SMIZZLE 1,000. Is POPSIK 1,000. Let's get
2 followers.
all these guys.
Wait,
Let's
that's not fair. Anthony doesn't get me anything, so no.
What this guy? Oh my gosh.
So-
I'd be happy with 2,000, bro. We don't have to hit 3 yet. I'm almost 2.
Fabio. But yeah, seriously, guys. Thank you so much for supporting us. Thank you so much for being with us every Tuesday, every Friday, and every time that we do a show, whether it's scheduled, impromptu. We appreciate the support. I mean, without you guys, we would not be here. 100% fact. So thank you guys for that. And I want to know who's new here. Like, if this is your first time here, how do you hear about us? Who brought you here? Who persuaded you? But yeah, so let's go to the next topic, guys. We're gonna talk about May 4th wild predictions. So May 4th is tomorrow in the States. Julius is already May 5th. Doesn't matter. We're talking about what's happening here in the country that matters. I'm just kidding. Julius is like, ooh. But okay, so let's talk about predictions. But I want to flash a couple videos first, and then we're gonna talk about what we think may happen.
I'd be careful where I was sticking my nose if I were you.
Cat Bane. I know we spoke about this a few minutes ago, but I do think that that's going to be one of the figures that we're probably going to see on May 4th. And I'm going to start with Doc on this one.
Yeah, Cad Bane would be awesome to have. I think he's one of the coolest characters that's been introduced in Star Wars. More bounty hunters would be great. And I think Cad Bane, voiced by Corey Burton, one of the greatest voice actors of our generation, has done a lot of stuff. Came back, reprised the role for the live action version too. So I thought that was really awesome that they had the original voice actor continue to do it. So would love to have him in my collection. Not from the Book of Boba Fett though, just because I feel like I did him dirty in that show a little bit.
He ain't dead.
I would like maybe
No one's
amalgamation.
ever really gone.
Right? No, I don't think he's gone or anything like that. But I just I would rather see like maybe like a Bad Batch or a Clone Wars version or amalgamation where he has like different accessories from the different shows, and because he needs the toothpick and all those things. So, and it'd be cool if he came with his little droid friend. It's voiced by Seth Green. I forget his name now. I have some weird robot name, but yeah, I would like to have that. Yeah, I would like to have that as a figure in the collection for sure.
I think we're getting closer with Cad Bane. I think we're gonna see that one officially happening, just so they can get done with the Book of Boba Fett and just move on, because a lot of people are asking already for it, right? And I think a lot of people will be happy.
And he'll sell well.
Yes, and it was a really good introduction of a character, I think. Again, I haven't seen the Clone Wars, but I know about Cad Bane, and I like how it was, introduced. With Cuff Month looking at the horizon and see him coming, walking towards him. I was like, damn, looks kind of cool. Yeah, the fact that he was walking miles and miles is irrelevant, I guess. With no water in the desert, but I guess it is what it is. POPSIK.
Hey, that's classic Westerns, though.
I know.
Just walking.
Just walking.
I'm walking over you. I think this figure is probably going to come out around Celebration. I think they're going to really take advantage of May 4th to be about the Attack of the Clones. So I think we'll definitely see it at Celebration on Sideshow's booth. And I think we'll see a pre-order within like a few days after that, or a few days before the con. But this figure's a must for me. I grew up watching Clone Wars every day, or every Friday on CW. When he showed up in Clone Wars, he was great. I was a fan back then, years ago, and when I saw him in Book of Boba Fett and Bad Batch, it was just nice to see that face that I enjoyed as a kid, and this figure's a must. I have to get it.
Yeah, I think that's a good possibility. I want to say thank you, Simon James. First time here, sort of, but hey, it's the first time anyways. Make sure you subscribe. We have Odin01. First time here. It was on my front page. Oh wow. Thanks for joining us tonight, man. I appreciate it. If you like what you see, please subscribe to my channel and to my friends' channels as well. Here we talk about everything, but this week is dedicated to Star Wars, so we're gonna talk about Star Wars all day. And tomorrow, we're gonna have a live stream for May 4th, and we're discussing the time is gonna be whether probably maybe 9:30 p.m. Eastern or 10 p.m. One of those two times. I need to check my schedule, but stay tuned. We're going to have a live stream tomorrow, May 4th. First time ever I do a live stream on May 4th. But, we're probably going to have Aries and more panel members. So it's going to be fun. Stay tuned for the details. Mr. Mafia, Cad Bane.
Good day to you, sir. Do I think? Well, I mean, for tomorrow, like as a May 4th, I guess that's the title, right? May 4th prediction. I think we're gonna get a Moon Knight, but just because Hot Toys is so weird, right? No rhyme or reason. But I think to Doc's point, yeah. I mean, they could put out the Book of Boba Fett version, just because it's relevant, right? In that sense, obviously, I think people would maybe prefer an animated version, right? Because that's where he's known from. But because it's still current, I mean, what else can they really do for Boba Fett? Other than Black Chrysanthemum, which I think would be sick. I really, really want that. But I think a Cad Bane is more likely because he has more history in the Star Wars universe, So, yeah, I mean, that would be great. I think that would be a phenomenal piece, whether you're a fan of the animated shows or the Book of Boba Fett. I think everybody would still be very happy to get him. Hot Toys doesn't do a lot of aliens as well, right? So that's another great thing. You can't really mess up the sculpt. Right? It's CG. They're just going to copy, how he looked in the show, and then boom. I don't feel like there would be any issues whatsoever, and he'd be badass. But they need to give us a Cobb Vanth, too. I need a Timothy Oliphant in my collection.
And we have Brother Cousin's private account, like Amantha. Daughter loves it. You know what that means, right?
Like a Bantha. Like a Bantha. Like a Bantha. Like a Bantha. Like a Bantha, like a Bantha, like a Bantha.
You see now he's liking it. He's enjoying it. Look
Turning
at
a new
his
leaf.
face.
I'm still
He's
listening.
already
Good.
set it to his ringtone.
That's so good.
Yeah, already ringtone.
Who uses ringtones in this time?
It's like ringtone.
Can you imagine? Mom, but thank you, brother Cousins, for the super chat for the 4.99. Like a month. You know what's funny? My daughter, my 3-year-old, also likes this because when I was editing, I wasn't wearing my headphones, so she was next to me. That's when I put this clip for the first time, and she loved it. She was like dancing like this. It was just funny. It's catchy, let me tell you. And Graham's daughter, I think she likes it too. So it's
Yeah, no, my youngin likes it too. It's so funny.
It's funny. It's funny. Hey,
Yeah, he learned how to say go and stop because of that stupid
Go,
video.
stop,
Yeah.
go.
I was like, are you kidding me?
Go, stop. Yeah, I know, it's crazy. But thank you, Jay, for the super chat. Really appreciate it, my friend. Pablo Mesa says, Adante, you got the Transport review. It's super quick. When are we doing the Anakin step? Stay tuned, man. It's on his way, my friend. You ain't seen nothing yet. It's on his way. We're gonna get a lot of stuff. We're gonna get a lot of stuff coming for real. I still have to do the unboxing review of Wonder Woman, the deluxe one, the one with the big wings. But that's gonna happen this weekend because I want to dedicate this week for Star Wars. So tomorrow we're gonna have a live stream. Thursday you're gonna have a video, Star Wars video. So stay tuned for that. Friday you're gonna have a live stream. Saturday you're gonna have a video. Sunday members are gonna have a video. I don't know how I'm gonna do it, but you guys are gonna get it. So that's all I can say. So it's gonna be a lot. It's gonna be a lot. So yeah, so that one is coming. Joao, Cat Bane, I know you mentioned that you have some sources or some people around that there's some rumor around the corner that Cat Bane is a very possible thing to happen.
Yeah, that's other one that everyone's saying for sure is coming. It's going to be announced. It's today. But you also know that sometimes these sources they can be completely right, but they can also be wrong because it's
I
not
didn't know that. My
100%
sources are
sure.
always right.
It's not 100% sure. Okay, but because normally I don't have, it's not like sources, it's people that are there, are close there, and they listen this stuff from the staff from Secret Base or from Rebel Base, and they listen this thing, and then they just pass the words pass through. Yeah, but this Cad Bane, but imagine the Cad Bane can fit in any collection because, like Doc SMIZZLE, you are collecting the Clone Wars, you can fit Cad Bane there. If you are collecting the Book of Boba Fett, you can fit it there. You can fit anywhere, and it will always look cool. This figure will always look cool. And you were talking about that he walks a lot. I would also to know how many miles did Mandalorian walk to get that due back in that episode with Shenek Fan, that he left them there and he walked the desert to go to bring back, to find the dewback, that monster. He walked many miles, I can assure you. So they walk a lot in during that time. But yeah, Cad Bane, I really believe they are going to announce it now. It's the right time.
It's just a matter of time. Mr. Fabio.
I would Cad Bane, of course. Black or Satin would be amazing. Also, I don't think he's coming, tomorrow at least, but I think he should be announced at some point. And another figure that I would really like is, and I've said this before, is the Chewbacca from the Solo movie as well.
Yes.
With the goggles and the gun, it looks really, really cool. So that would be great for me too.
But as long as they do it similar to A New Hope rather than similar to the Force Awakens, because that looks like a freaking dog. It was really. I mean, at least the copy I got years ago was bad. But yeah. So okay, I'm gonna put another video. I'm gonna stay with Fabio in this one. So what about this one, Fabio?
Echo 3 to Echo 7. Hano, buddy, do you read me?
Loud and clear, kid. What's up?
Well, I finished my circle. I don't pick up any live readings.
There isn't enough life on this ice cube to fill a space cruiser.
Yes.
Eventually, yes. tomorrow. No. If anything, we'll get an announcement for a Bespin Han before we get this.
Yeah, and I'm gonna give shout out to Aries because Aries always, he has the wizard on his side, and you cannot beat the wizard. The wizard knows his stuff, man. I'm telling you. And Aries called. If this happened, by all means, this is Aries 100% credit. But I think it's interesting because now the way Hot Toys is teasing stuff and the way we're getting figures, especially Star Wars related, we might get some unexpected things. I don't know why I have this feeling that to expect unexpected. And I mentioned this in previous shows as well. So, Joao, chances that we're going to see Hoth, Luke Skywalker on May 4th or in this month, as an announcement.
Chances are quite high, actually. And I think Aries also mentioned about battle damage Bespin look, and I think Hot Toys can also do that very well. It's quite possible. It's quite possible that they will announce that. But this one, I believe so. But I'm not sure because did they in the upcoming releases you have their look, right? Look is also a possibility to be released this month, right? Mm-hmm. So means that if they announce a new look, how many looks you will have on pre-order? 1, 2, 3. It will be 5. The 4th now.
I think it's like
5.
It's almost 5.
Okay.
4 or 5.
So that's something also to consider, because maybe they don't want to have so many on pre-order. Maybe they want to release some first, and then see from there. There's a cat in the background.
Is that your kid? Whose kid is that?
No, it's a cat.
Oh, it's a cat. I thought it was the little kid screaming.
I don't have a cat.
That was mine.
That's not a cat. That's Anthony's belly. He's like he wants to eat some Taco Bell.
No, I don't want to eat Taco Bell. Man,
you know what's funny?
I am hungry.
Dude, I was craving Taco Bell today, man. And usually, I because maybe 6 months ago, I took my kids to Taco Bell because we have a few minutes away from here, and I got one of those. I don't know what's that called, but it's like chips with some meat, some enchiladas on top. That was so freaking good, man.
Like the Nachos Bel Grande?
Yeah. Well, I don't remember. Yeah, I think that was the one. That was freaking good, man.
Sometimes it's like good just eating that shitty food, man. Like there's this you know what I mean? You guys know. You just get in that mood. You're like, I gotta eat this.
Yeah, I was craving today. I was craving for lunch. I also was craving for it, but I usually eat homemade food. But I'm gonna stick with you, my friend.
That's why you are fat.
That's not nice.
Julius is nice.
Julius is very nice. Yeah, you can tell. I mean, look at his face.
I'm a Care Bear.
Man. Now I just imagine him with the Care Bear with the little heart on his little belly.
Oh God. No, but listen, I mean the same here, so I'm not going in the opposite direction. Mr. Anthony, Hoth, look, what are the chances that we're going to see this guy May 4th? And if not May 4th, this month?
No. I really don't think so. I don't think there's a chance. Just because there's other stuff coming and, I would love it, but I don't think it's coming. Maybe I'll be wrong, but it just doesn't seem like they're going to do it right now, especially with, like we were saying, we already have a couple Lukes on pre-order, right? Mm-hmm. It'd be weird to throw out another one. So eventually, yeah, I think so. I think this would be really great. We need some more Empire Strikes Back figures. I would be totally down for this, especially if they did like a Tauntaun with it. That would be so cool, man. But I don't think it's coming though. Anytime soon, anyway.
Like a DX version. But think about this.
Yeah.
Snowspeeder Luke is set to be released as well. So don't forget about that one. So when that one is released, we're only gonna have, besides the, we got
Mando and the D.
The Mando and the Bespin. I mean, this one and Bespin are two different looks.
Oh yeah.
right?
Oh yeah.
So
Even Snowspeeder.
right.
I mean,
even it's not. I mean, if you
all
ask me
Empire.
whether I want to have those 3 options to order, I will say fucking hell yeah, 100%. Mr. Doc,
Yes.
is it possible? Like Ari says, is it possible that we're gonna get this guy this month or maybe tomorrow? Announcement, obviously, right?
I'm not gonna say, or I'm gonna say that no, this is not gonna be announced tomorrow or this month. I don't think this is on Hot Toys' radar for a while.
Thank you.
Now, if
to
they do it, I
Mrs.
want them to, give us the cut up one, where you can stuff the Luke inside.
Oh yeah.
I know, right? With a zipper that you can open it and just put it inside.
Zipper.
Yeah, can you imagine? But hey, Mrs. Mizzle with the 100 super chat. Thank you so much. You know what you get.
Like a panda, 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 like a panda.
Why it's always
You know,
me? Why you
people
cannot?
want to
you
see your
cannot put
reaction
Fabio
because, dude,
ones?
people know that you're happy, man. Ashley Chase, I know I
Yeah,
flashed
leave me
you
alone.
this. I know, right? With the 7.99 super chat, thank you so much. Ain't Seen Nothing Yet will be Dante's new song. No, thank you so much. There's so many things, man, that that we're gonna see. And again, I have a good feeling. I think we're gonna see stuff that we should have seen like a long time ago. I think this is the time, and I think we should expect and expect it. So I'm gonna sound like a broken record on that one. All right, who's next? POPSIK.
I want this figure so bad. I want it with the Tauntaun. Do I think it's something we could see tonight, tomorrow? Possibly not. I don't think so. As much as I do want it, I think there's way too much other stuff that they need to focus on. But with sideshows, with sideshows saying we're going to see a lot of unseen, never before seen Hot Toys, I think this is very possible that we could see it at Celebration. But I feel like the window for this figure to come out is it's very tight because next year being 40th anniversary of Return of the Jedi, they're going to be cranking out those figures. So I feel like if this is a figure that's going to happen, it needs to happen before like the next series starts up after Obi-Wan. But if we don't see it before the end of the year, I don't think we're going to get it for a while. But I do think it will come, and I definitely will buy it.
What about, and this is just a general question for everyone. I mean, you can expand if you want, but what about if we get this?
I'm buying this too. Take my money, Hot Toys.
Like, let's say we don't get necessarily Hoth Luke first, but we get this one here, right? What are the chances that we're gonna see Hoth Luke as well? Because knowing that they can do many versions of Luke Skywalker, I think it is possible as well.
I think if we see one, we'll get the other as well. The Tauntaun, the only difference between the two is just one of the horns on his face, and it's just about getting Han out. If they, I don't know what's going on with Harrison Ford's likeness, why they're not putting anything out, but they need to figure it out, and we need to get more. I don't have a Han Solo in my collection from OT, and I need one. And I'm not paying an absurd price for
$50,000 for it.
Yeah, so I need a Han. I don't care which Han it is. I'll take all the Hans.
I can sell you one for 20,000. Don't need to pay 50,000.
What an undercut.
An undercut. What do you guys think? Anyone? Chances on this one?
Not yet. I mean, I'd love to be proved wrong, but I just don't think they're even looking at these right now.
Now tomorrow, May 4th, Hoth Luke and Hoth Han was announced, and everyone,
Well, then that's
Right.
fine. Then I'll be happier than shit, man. But I just don't think it's gonna happen.
No, it's a fair point. It's a fair point. This is like wild prediction, so we just kind of
Yeah,
throwing
for sure.
like random stuff that we think,
But-
right? But go ahead.
Han Solo is the same story with the C-3PO. It's like, oh, there's Hot Toys has the license. They lost the license. They cannot make Harrison Ford. It's the same story all over again. And maybe they will surprise us with a Han Solo. Who knows? Oh, this...
We would be honored if you would join us.
So that clip though is perfect because the Empire Strikes Back Darth Vader they gives us that palm where he's stopping that blaster bolt, and I have mentioned before they have Bespin Leia with the holding hands. So, I mean, it's got to come. It's got to come. I hope it's tomorrow.
Yeah, I think we're gonna get a lot of stuff. But okay, so now what about this one here? And I think this is one of the ones that I would love to see for sure.
Don't be afraid of who you are.
Yes.
Dark Side Ray, Fabio.
Absolutely. That's a no-brainer figure. I mean, I personally would love to get her. You know, single head sculpt with the teeth, double head sculpt, doesn't matter. Easy figure for them to make, you know, in my opinion. Give her a robe, give her the sword, you know. Apparently it's not the same sword that Darth Maul has, so make her own sword, which shouldn't be that hard for Hot Toys. But yeah, no, absolutely. That would be a great figure to be announced.
That would be sick. What do you think, Julius?
I think it's impossible, and I think it doesn't make any sense to announce that.
This guy.
To announce that. No, because we are talking about May 4th. May 4th wild prediction. And I think for so many figures they could announce, this is the one that makes less sense. It makes sense that one day they will announce it. I agree with Fabio, but not at this point in time. It will be completely out of nowhere just to drop a Dark Side Ray at this moment.
That's a good point. Anthony, what do you think, man? Do you think we can get some chances to see that one?
No. I would love to have her. Like what Fabio said, doesn't matter. I would get it. That would be really cool. But I feel like, you know, the sequels are like a ship that they've jumped. You know, they're like they don't really want to touch it. And would there be? You talked about earlier, right? And earlier in the stream about like why people, you know, complain or this or this or that. Can you imagine if they dropped this tomorrow or something? A lot of people were gonna bitch. It's just stupid as it is, but they would. They'd be like, "Why are you giving us the sequels? What the hell?" And like, you know, so I just don't think they would. But I would love to have her. It makes sense. It's so cool. They've made figures that had less screen time than that, right? So why not? But you know, I just don't think the sequels were very well received. So I feel like the ship may have sailed, but I'd still love to see her. I would buy her if they made her.
You never know, man. You never know.
No, you never know, man. Hot Toys does weird stuff too, man. We'd never know. Like, if they did, I would be excited for it.
Yeah, and maybe another thing that I was thinking, Doc, is do you think they can give us a concept Star Wars figure, like a concept stuff from Star Wars?
That'd be cool. I would like, because I remember back in the day, I think it was like the Power of the Force line. They had like the Legends character, like Luke Skywalker and that Imperial Guard disguise. Like it was a red figure. I can't remember exactly which one it was, but they did a lot of like, you know, what if style, you know, versions of Luke Skywalker and Leia and all that stuff back in the day. I think that'd be cool to have those in 6 scale. You know, different takes on things that we haven't seen yet on screen.
Yeah, and I think the concept is the thing that a lot of people like. I mean, you know, they did it with Marvel. They can definitely do with Star Wars as well. I mean, who knows? I think we're gonna get surprises. POPSIK, what are the chances that we're gonna get Darkseid Ray?
So Darkseid Ray for tonight, I don't think so, but I could see it 1,000% for a Celebration exclusive. I feel like that's where that figure is going to fit into, a figure that they've had time to make it. It's possible it could have been made already, and it's something that's going to go right up on pre-order right after Celebration. I'm 1,000% picking it up. I thoroughly enjoy the sequels. and yeah, I need it. And then about the concept series, I think that's something that I would love for Hot Toys to dive into. That. I think that the Ralph McQuarrie, if that's his last name, his concept art is beautiful. That's like if I ever do art one day to get art for like a room, I want concept art because the idea of it is awesome. If they were to make it, they don't really need likeness to anyone because it's not based off anyone. It's based off a concept, so you don't need nothing from an actor. You just put it out and you put your own spin on it. And I would love to see it. I'd buy every single thing that they make from that.
All right, so we're gonna close this prediction with this one here, and the reason why I'm gonna flash this one is because this happened last year, and it was a huge failure, right? We got this guy broken, and in a bad shape. And do you guys think, and I'm gonna start with Fabio, do you guys think that Hot Toys can finally say, you know what, guys, if I can give you C-3PO, I can give you Grievous as well? What do you think, man? Is it possible, like Ares will say?
Absolutely possible. I think, apparently I didn't know this, but I found out yesterday that Hot Toys has the Star Wars license through Sideshow. So because they're, in charge, I don't think Hot Toys is going to go over them, especially now while they have, Grievous ready for sale, that Hot Toys is suddenly going to announce them, not behind their back, but just in general, to mess with their profit selling that figure. So eventually, maybe at this point, now that Sideshow is selling theirs, I don't think so.
Joao?
No way.
No way, Jose?
The Sideshow one still too fresh. The Hot Toys will always wait some time even before they consider releasing this. They will not. Sideshow one still on stock, right? You can still get it, right?
Yeah. Unfortunately, yeah.
Yeah. So I don't think Hot Toys will enter in this market competition directly with Sideshow. Also doing to their partnership for years and so on. I don't think they will want to make that, in my opinion.
That's a fair point, Anthony.
Yeah, I'm gonna agree. I don't think so. I don't think they. Right now, I don't feel they even have a need to do it. They have no reason to compete. They have their own thing going on right now, and as Joel said, it's still fresh too. So there's just no point right now. Eventually, maybe, yeah, eventually, but no, I really don't think so.
Doc?
Yeah, not anytime soon. I do think it's inevitable maybe in the future. You have opportunities if they're still going to continue with the Clone Wars line. They could do it there, like down the road in a couple of years. There's also Revenge of the Sith anniversary in a couple of years as well. So there could be an opportunity to give Sideshow some space, sell their product, and then in a couple of years, on an anniversary run, show off, the Hot Toys version. Hard to say. I don't. It's been this long and Hot Toys hasn't done it yet. So I don't think that it's ever going to be something Hot Toys does, but I would like to have an actual good quality representation of General Grievous that's actually sturdy and sound, doesn't have any cheap plastic parts, because the one that Sideshow gave us, the reissue, is just an unfortunate mess. Like there were no improvements made on that, and I really want to add General Grievous, but I'm not going to spend my money on garbage.
And it's a fair point because, when they reissue, they promise that they're going to fix so many things. And you guys know the story, so I'm not going to go back and kind of repeat myself. I got the figure, I review it, I wait for the replacement joints, still was trash, I return it. That willing to wait was I. And they say, you know what, I can't do this anymore. I'm going to wait for Hot Toys because I know it's going to happen. But now that we are in Star Wars month, possibly, POPSIK. Is it possible?
I see this happening in the future, maybe closer to 20th anniversary of Revenge of the Sith. But it's just, I think this is a risk figure to make. We saw what happened with Sideshow. Not saying that Hot Toys doesn't have good quality, but I could see this figure having issues from Hot Toys just because of how thin everything is. It would need to be die cast and everything would just need to work. So I think Hot Toys would really just want to spend their time with this figure to make sure that they don't have the same mistake that Sideshow had.
Yeah, I mean, I think it will be good for Hot Toys to give us those. I think if you notice that, obviously I didn't put a lot of crazy predictions because I just wanted to. I put wild, but in reality, those are more like actually possible. It's not like too far away from reality, right? Of course, we're predicting, so we can be 100% wrong or 100% right. Who knows? But those figures that I flashed you guys. Cat Bane, Hoth Luke, Hoth Han, Bespin Han, Grievous, Darkseid Ray. Might as well happen, and that will be great. Now, what are we actually going to see on May 4th? We will know tomorrow. We will see what actually Hot Toys has for us. And of course, during the rest of the upcoming weeks, we're probably going to see more figures coming. All right, so let's move on to the last segment of the night.
I wouldn't say tomorrow. I would say if judging by last year, you would know in about 3 to 4 hours. Last year they announced everything around 2 p.m. here.
Oh, okay, so maybe it's sooner. So that's good. That's good, Julius. So you're gonna be up, right?
We can stay here. We can do a geeking out and just stay here until whatever. I don't have any problem. I can stay here.
Oh no, you can, but I have to eat to get my meds.
You can now leave and I stay here taking care of your stream. When you wake up, then you back.
Like a Bantha 24.
Like a Bantha. No, right? You just play like a Bantha.
Like a $300 fee for like a Bantha. Could you imagine? All right, so we're gonna move on to the last segment, and this is called the Star Wars edition, because guess what? Yes, Star Wars edition. So we're gonna start with our guests here. So let me just put this here. Let me remove this banner here. Okay.
Is the wheel working well tonight?
It is working. So this is the wheel. You guys are familiar with it. I put some criteria in here. Everything is Star Wars related. So wherever it lands, you're gonna get that particular figure for that particular criteria, right? So we're gonna start with POPSIK. And of course I put the wrong one. Hold on. All right, POPSIK.
Oh my God! This squeaky wheel hits the grease.
Oh, I see what I have to do. Okay, hold on. Is it working?
Yeah.
Okay, I see what I have to do.
Well, you gotta hold it down or something?
No. I have to be on the screen.
Oh, I got you.
Okay. So show us the one, either a clone trooper or stormtrooper, whatever you have in your collection. He knows already. What is your so while he's getting this, I'm gonna ask you guys, what is your favorite trooper line? Like short troopers, regular troopers, the one with the colors. Which one is your favorite one? And I'm gonna start with anyone. Anyone can chime in.
Well,
I'll jump in. For the longest time, I used to hate the prequels and the clone troopers and everything, but once I saw them in figure format, I was like, these are awesome. The bodies are great. They're posable. I have the original stormtroopers from A New Hope. I think that the New Hope, the 2-pack set, and you can't pose them because they use those rubber hosings inside, and I hate that. I hate it so much. But go on, Anthony. Your short troopers.
Oh yeah, I would just say probably short troopers. I mean, I picked up a grip of them, but and anything OT as well. I prefer more. Well, I'll say like when I say OT, I kind of also throw in like Rogue One and Mando to an extent. There, that style, more Galactic Empire style rather than the clones.
All right, let's see what Popsy has for us. Oh, of course.
Need it. This is like I said, I grew up with the Clone Wars and just just love Rex. It was
You-
that was the figure that you wanted to like when you were a kid, and you wished you were a character in a show. This is what like me and all my friends. We were always like, "Oh, I'm Rex. Like I want to be Rex." So
Oh, really?
Oh, amazing.
it's a must. Love this
Yeah.
figure.
That figure is one of the best, if not the best so far. I mean, I think I gave it a 10 when I did the review.
Yeah.
Check it out if you haven't. All right, so let's go with Doc on this one. Okay, your most recent Star Wars
Ooh.
purchase.
Yeah, I got it actually. Hold on, let me go get it.
What about you guys? What's your most recent Star Wars purchase? Mine is a Transport Trooper, by the way. Check the review because I actually upload the review again today. I was missing a part. I was sick when I was doing the video. So, the editing was really not the greatest. So I uploaded it again and I added the piece where I wanted to show you guys the helmet, how to put the head sculpt on and all those things. So check it out if you haven't yet. Is back. What is your most recent Star Wars purchase, Mr. Mafia?
Oh, I think it would be Return of the Jedi Deluxe Luke Skywalker. Yeah. Yeah, I needed him, and I got him at a good deal, so I picked up.
In a good deal, meaning what, like $500?
No, God, no. Yeah,
No, I know.
so-
$4.99. Leave him alone.
$499.99.
$485.
No, I got it at a good price. So I that's something I missed out on, and yeah, I'm glad I grabbed him now.
Amazing. Yoda from the
You
Takeoff.
ordered not.
Amazing.
It is not right.
Yeah, I got this guy for a steal. I got him for retail. Ooh. And I just got him like maybe not even 2 weeks ago.
Oh, really? Oh, that's
Yeah.
nice.
He's a good.
Hell yeah.
He's a good figure.
Yeah, he's a good one.
Yeah,
According
so-
to Aries,
Love this one.
6 cut
Best.
cantina, it's going like almost $500. That little
Yeah.
figure is insane. And you know what's funny? I didn't want to get it at the beginning because I said, but then because I got Count Dooku, I said, you know what? I'm gonna get it. Literally right after that, it sold out.
Let me
I
tell
was
you,
so
Mm.
lucky.
let me tell you my story about Yoda. So I bought the, like really, really early on Sideshow one. So they came out with the Hot Toys one. I didn't get it. I was like, oh, I got one already. I don't need the other one. It was already on waitlist for weeks. I said, you know what? Just like it was the first figure that I ever hit the what do you call it? The waitlist on. So I just for fun, I said, you know what? Let me see if I get the figure. Weeks later, they're like, oh, your order fulfilled. I was like, what? So I ended up getting that Yoda because of that, but I didn't even mean to get it. So I'm so lucky I got it.
And that Yoda is actually pretty good, man. You can do really cool poses. The figure looks good. It represents really well the character. I mean, it looks exactly like Episode 2 Yoda. So not bad at all. All right, so we're gonna go with my friend Antonio here. Let's see, Anthony, what we got for you, my friend.
All right, let's spin that wheel.
No, not that one, not that one.
Yeah, that's it.
Oh wow!
All right, any A New Hope
This is
figure.
perfect for Anthony.
Okay, so you want me to
Show it.
Can I just show you so I don't have to open my case?
You need to open your case and show
Oh,
the
grab
figure.
it.
Open your
That's
case, take
that's
out
the
everything,
one, papi.
show,
You.
to walk.
yes, show
Show
everything.
the figure. From the New Hope, I'm telling you, Han Solo, Chewie, which by the way, shout out to Fabio because he gave me brand new sealed 2-pack with that was the exclusive, right, Fabio? Exclusive edition.
Yeah, because I only get multiples of the exclusives.
And I don't know how the conversation came. I think I
Well,
asked you or something.
You knew I was selling, so you said, "Let me see your list." So then I sent you the list, and you were like, "Oh my god, you got that?" And I was like, "Yeah." And then you're like, "Let me have it." I was like, "No."
Yeah, he didn't want to sell it to me. He said, "No, hell no." and yeah, and man, I'm so happy. I sold that for like 1,000. I'm just kidding. No, I love that figure, man.
Yeah, because
Totally
remember
turned.
you got the headset in the Millennium Falcon. So
Right. That's why I didn't want to like. That's why I have it here in my here.
let's see. Let's see.
All right.
What I think is cool. Oh, you guys probably won't guess. But
Tarkin.
Princess
No.
Leia.
Oh,
Oh wow.
no, it's my stormtrooper disguise. Han
See,
Solo.
I wish I got the new.
I regret not getting this one,
I
man.
really, really like. I mean, I like where the hell's I like Han Solo, but I really like.
This one is amazing.
Dude, the
I
wait
really
for
like
this
this
one
one.
was unbearable too, because the Luke Skywalker and Stormtrooper disguise came out first, and then
Yeah,
this, like, I think came out like years and years later. It was awful.
Yep.
The nice thing about this one too is he comes with the Death Star wall right there.
Mhm.
So I just have that one up there with my. It's hard to see my quarter scale Vader's up there, but
Right.
so I just have him lit up there with the power cord. But yeah, I love this. I don't know why. I think it's because this Harrison Ford sculpt is just like, yeah, that smirk is really
Right.
perfect.
And it
It's
looks
great.
so classy too.
It
does
does. It
look
is,
pretty
and
good.
it is classic too. And it's just like it holds it. I don't know, man. Sometimes Hot Toys just hits it, man. And this is kind of an older figure, but it's still. If
And the
they like
crazy-
released this today, right?
Can you imagine they announce
No
tomorrow
problems.
like a 2.0?
Oh man.
That would be the first time I'd be upset about them doing it.
I don't really know if I would be upset. I mean, at this point, I've already come to the conclusion that collecting 6 scale figures,
Right.
has no exclusivity whatsoever. So if it gives people an opportunity to get something that they missed, I'm all for it.
And the
You
thing,
just, I'm sorry.
no, I was gonna say the thing about that figure too is like there's nothing to that figure and it looks so good.
Yeah, amazing.
Very
Amazing.
basic, very basic. The most basic trooper you could get. It looks incredible.
It looks amazing. Yeah, I agree 100%. And that's something that I regret not getting. I freaking regret not getting.
You'll
But
get
again,
it someday, I'm sure.
yeah, I think it, yeah, patience, man.
Well, I still have them both sealed.
Oh, there you go.
Oh.
Fabio, you're next.
This
No,
guy.
Julius. Sorry, Julius is next.
Yeah, Julio. Julio's watching speedruns on his phone.
No, yeah,
No, I'm checking. Easy. I don't collect.
Ooh,
Easy,
Return
I
of the
don't like-
Jedi.
Easy. I don't have any figure from Return of the Jedi. So you can pass
You
to the
don't?
next one.
You don't have
No.
any?
No. Do you want to kill me?
All right, so we are gonna be like, Julius, come on, man.
What are you doing?
Moving people around. Julius, come on, man. All right, so what do you have, Star Wars? Whatever Star Wars, because we're gonna.
I
just
already
gonna-
told you. I only collect the Mandalorian line.
And we don't want to see Catwoman anymore, so don't bring up Catwoman.
Yeah, sure, show it to us.
Hmm.
I'm not gonna spin the wheel for like 3 hours here. Like, just show us any Star Wars. Doesn't matter.
Okay, I go to take. You can
Go.
You can bring to You can go to Fabio first.
Stop calling me out all night. Leave me alone.
Man.
Here comes the Hulk. He's getting angry.
Return of the Jedi has so many good figures, though.
Yeah.
I've been
Dude,
already.
yeah,
You got
Probably do. He
Palpatine,
just doesn't have it.
the Royal
It's a
Guards.
shame. I slept on most of that line
Andor.
too.
It's
You have
good.
good figures,
Skywalker.
but you need to have a lot of money to collect that. And I don't collect a line, only to collect 1 or 2 figures, and then stop there. If you want to collect the full line, it's a lot of money at this moment.
Yeah, at this moment, yeah.
Do you guys feel sad for me?
We do.
No.
I'm looking at your little thingy moving. When you're talking, and I'm
He's
looking like.
He's like on the
What the-
microphone.
No, but you know what figure that I really like and regret not getting? The Endor Luke Skywalker.
Yeah.
That's the one
Because
I
I got
just got,
Leia
yeah.
one.
Yeah.
I want to get, and also the deluxe one.
Yep.
That's one. And also, that's it. Because the Leia with Wicked is beautiful. I love that Wicked. Even though a lot of people say no weathering. Yes, lacks weathering, but it looks cute, man. It looks really
No,
good.
he's really cool, man. He's really
He's really cool. Yeah, the obviously, Luke Skywalker. I mean, that's a good figure. What else do we have? I don't think we have that many, anyways, right?
Well, there was the Royal Guards because I think I have
Royal
everything.
Guard, Palpatine.
Yeah, Palpatine. There's Luke, and then there's another Luke, right? The deluxe. That's the one I just picked up because I'm getting two
Yeah,
speeder
there's the
bikes. Return of the
Stormtroopers.
Jedi. There are the Return of the Jedi Stormtrooper Deluxes. Correct me if I'm wrong. Isn't there a Boba Fett for Return of the Jedi?
Yes, there is the
Okay.
Sarlacc Pit Deluxe one and the
Yeah,
standard.
because that's Jedi, and then, I think that's it. I think because I have everything Return of the Jedi except Fett.
So they can revisit. They can revisit that line as well.
Mm-hmm.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah.
but that's the problem. Is like for a line, for a line. Remove me. Let me talk with Anthony. For a line like this, maybe some people are okay with having 2 or 3 figures, or 1 or 2. I don't like. I like to have at least some line there.
Yeah,
and
tell me
to
about
get
it.
a line. Yeah, exactly. But at this moment, it's quite expensive to get those figures, and I don't want to go backwards and spend maybe I don't know $2,000 or $3,000 in figures that I could get for less. We are in the spotlight hour. We are in the spotlight
I know.
hour.
I don't know what's going on right now. But you're right. You're right. It's hard going back. Like I was fortunate enough to have a lot of these when they came, but then some of them I did pick up backwards. But dude, you guys don't try to pick up backwards unless you find a good deal.
The backwards now here is very expensive. If you go backwards here is very expensive. You finished the stream.
I'll remove everyone.
No, and you know what? And you know what? Because these lines are so popular that only last week for you guys in North America, you can pick up IG-11 for stock price, easy, and you have it next day. Here, the IG-11 for somehow the price went up a lot, and there is no stock. So is the one I have in my hand, and I'm so proud to have it because I could not find it at a good price, and I paid more than you guys pay in North America. I paid almost $280 for him. He's at Sideshow how much? $220.
He's in
it's like
groups
280,
for like 180,
285, I think, is it?
You can
But
get him
you
new for
cannot
like
find it.
170 in groups. Here,
Not
anyway.
here.
Yeah.
Not here.
So
I
it's
think
your Grail.
for Mandalorian, no, it's not that. It's the heavy Mando.
Oh, Heavy Man.
Heavy Mando, yes. Heavy Mando is gonna be one. All right, so let's move on to Mr. Fabio here and see what else we have for him. Droids.
Oh, I got a good one.
It better be Gonk.
Can you imagine something like super like?
Oh, I didn't get the Gonk and Jawa back.
Play at Ewok.
Yeah, it's crazy how much that one's going for. I actually got that one for retail too. Off of
It was
Pop
on retail
Culture.
forever. I kept looking
yeah.
at it. It wasn't even that long ago.
I don't
You
know
know,
if I don't know if this happens over there also, but here, for example, now, because if I want to go backwards, what I need to do is to wait for Marvel to start to release some figures, because here it's all by trends. When Marvel goes up, Star Wars go down, but go down really hard. I don't know if there happened the same, but here it's always like this. I'm
Well,
waiting
because
particularly.
figures from WandaVision and those kind of things, and then I know Star Wars will take a dip.
I think we're gonna see an increase in prices with the multiverse of madness. I think this movie that is out or is gonna be out. I think this is gonna create the hype a little bit with Marvel, and Marvel is gonna be up a little bit. So all those figures that maybe
we kind of see it that way too, right, Dante?
yeah, I
Sometimes
think
people will
I
trend and
think
sell their shit and be like,
it's
Yeah, I'd say
trends,
Marvel's down right now.
right? Because I mean, think about it. When was the last time that we saw Endgame? It was like what 2 years ago, 3 years ago.
3 years ago.
I mean,
Still not
imagine.
done.
And yeah, it's still not complete yet. And that was one of the best movies ever, if you ask me. I mean, Infinity War, Endgame, we got a bunch of figures, so definitely trends. Star Wars is hot right now. Star Wars month, so we're gonna get a bunch of stuff, figures. It's gonna be nuts.
Are you guys ready?
Fabio. Yep. Sure was.
Yes.
Oh yeah, those are my favorite too.
Oh, that's from the deluxe. That's for the Obi-Wan deluxe, right?
Yep.
And then
Oh, that's Hot Toys.
Sideshow.
Right?
So it's pretty good. I was considering picking it up.
no, it's nice. I mean, I don't touch it, but it is what it is. The little panel here. It had it. Wait, this way.
Why would you touch him?
What?
Well, you say you don't touch him, but why would you touch him?
Quality wise is okay, but it's been just in there for so long. See, this opens here. Wait,
Yeah, full of dust.
there's no dust on it. See?
Yeah, yours is very like.
Oh yeah, that's pretty cool.
Oh,
Yeah,
nice.
no, it's got a bunch of little pockets, but I just I don't mess with it. But yeah, it's pretty cool. It's like the R2, but obviously black.
Black,
Yeah,
right.
Yeah. I'd seen him floating around. He's not too expensive, and I was like, well,
Yeah, no,
but if you
he's
think he's pretty good,
no, he's not bad at all. I like him.
Yeah, looks really
Look.
cool, man.
Look.
All right, so let's.
Is it heavy or not?
No, not at all. It's very light.
Made of
It's like-
plastic, very light.
Oh, so
Look at this.
will not work as a door stopper.
no, I like that though. That's cool.
Yeah, it comes out.
Could you mind if
go.
Fabio breaks this?
Yeah. I really like the third one.
The second time he's
looks
touching
nicer
it
than the
and
regular
break
R2.
it.
I know, right? He never touches it the first time he does it.
The second time he's touching that thing.
All
Literally.
right, let's do me. Let's see what we got here.
Why you are allowed to change and we are
We
not?
already did. We already did that one.
Did it already.
So just choose one.
Boba Fett. Okay, I don't think we're done Boba Fett. All right, hold on.
No, we never done Boba Fett. Go take.
Fabio, take over.
They take over.
Let's hear it.
All right,
I think
guys.
the deluxe Return of the Jedi.
Super
I don't
chat,
think he has
please.
that. Like about that super chats.
I know that I'm upset those slowed down. I
don't know.
Boba Fett actually had some good ones though, if you even count Sideshow too, right? Because you got that prototype one, that all white, that's slick. The animated version, the vintage version.
Talking about Boba, I just noticed the exclusive throne is already on waitlist.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, it's because they have the 6 day window on those.
All right.
Oh, I didn't even realize that.
Yeah.
See, I didn't bother.
That one that no one wanted, right?
Yep, exactly.
Oh, you're going for the new one, huh?
Yep.
For the Bantha
That
one.
looks so good. I can't wait to get mine. Oh my god.
I know, mine too.
Is this the one you had from HK, or is this the one from Judah from Sideshow?
No, I got it from Sideshow. I have one from Josh coming, which is gonna be the 10,000 subscriber giveaway, anyways.
This figure delayed a lot to arrive for you guys.
Yeah, I'm still waiting.
Yeah, I mean, it came out in December, and most people don't even have it yet.
I think I got mine in December or November. I don't know.
Yeah, no, I got 4 double packs coming, and I'm still waiting.
Holy
4 double packs.
Yep.
Four double packs.
Yep.
This figure is beautiful, man.
This figure, no, this is amazing. You're really good.
I'm thinking
You
about
know what
buying
I
a
don't
single one,
like
too.
though, Dante, and let me know if you don't like it. That weird paper that's hanging off of him.
Yeah.
Oh, the paper. Yeah,
That's
that
the
is
weird.
really the
I
paper.
was like
Wait,
gonna
what
remove
paper?
it when I got it.
What paper?
It's just like the shitty like flare paper, like confetti
Yeah.
paper that hangs from his.
No, but it's not paper.
From
it's
the
like
la-
a
from-
very. It's not paper. It's like a
It's like
very
paper.
thin-
It feels like confetti
paper.
paper though. Like I
Exactly.
was pulling it when I got my figure. I was like, oh, I got to remove this shit, and I'm like, wait a minute.
You
it's
remove
not-
it?
No, I was like, it's not coming off.
Oh.
And I was like, why is this on here? It's really weird, man. You'll see Fabio when you get it.
Yeah, I haven't seen that, so I don't know.
I didn't understand it.
Snip.
Like a panda, like a panda, like a panda,
That's funny.
Man, it's been a fun night, man. We extended a lot. I mean, it's been a good show. 80 people still watching. Please hit the like button, subscribe to everyone's channels. If you want to become a member of the channel, please do so as well. We have content for members only. If POPSIK can provide some proof of that. We have streams on Sundays, and I put early access, early videos for members as well. I was sick, so I couldn't do anything this Sunday, but we're going to go back this Sunday. So stay tuned for that. Fabio, what's going on your channel, my friend?
So I'm going to be working on an updated tour. I'm going to count again how many figures I have. Last time I counted was, I think, November. And that number was 779. So by now I should probably have hit the 800 mark, I would hope. So I want to see how many I have at this point. So I'm going to share that with you guys as well. Still got to open Wonder Woman. They got to open the mob guy, Robert De Niro from the Godfather.
Present Toys.
And then I got a few other things I got to open. So stay tuned for that.
It's going to be fun, man. It's going to be fun. We need to talk about that tour. Mr. Big Brother, what's going on your channel, my friend? And thank you for being with us tonight. I know it's like, what, 8 o'clock, 10 o'clock?
No, it's a good time. It's the best time. You can call me anytime you want. Okay. Yeah, I'm going to review the... What's his name? William Dafoe from Toys Battalion is the suit version. And I'm going to review this week to the... What's the other one? I don't remember. You will see on my channel. But I have other one coming. It's from that movie, the Rockefeller, or what's the name of the movie? I even forgot. Rockefeller, right? Is the movie name?
I think so. I remember. I don't know.
What movie are you talking about?
The Rockefeller.
I also don't know.
It's a Rockefeller movie. Oh yeah.
Yeah, it's the movie.
No, I know.
There's a figure coming
out. How can
out.
you collect stuff if you didn't watch the movie, Joao?
It's unbelievable.
That's unbelievable, man.
I've heard that a lot.
Pull your card.
That's
My
unbelievable.
Friend, I don't collect every third party I review. This is already public. Sometimes I get things for review.
No, but you need to watch the
I
movie
don't
to
know
collect.
if that's public. I think it's kind of private.
It's public now.
Oh my.
So it's POPSIK. What's happening on your channel, my friend?
My channel, you guys won't believe it, absolutely nothing is happening on my channel because I unfortunately don't have time to do anything on my channel. But you can catch me in the chat of everyone's streams. I'm normally there, so don't act up or else I'll ban you because I'm online.
Yeah, no, his POPSIK is such a great man. Like we talk a lot of the record as well, messages here and there. You know, always on the chat. You know, moderating and making sure that people behaves. You know, so if you got blocked, it's not because we just block people. It's because probably you did something bad. Simple as that.
That'd be funny.
Yeah, right. Doug SMIZZLE, man, pleasure to have you on the channel, my friend. Thank you so much for being here. I mean, again, I love that unboxing. What's in the box with your wife? That was beautiful, especially those little clips. So, thank you for being with us tonight. And what's up on your channel, my friend?
Oh yeah, thank you again for having me. It was a lot of fun chatting, especially after a long day of work. But yeah, for my channel, really not too much. I think me and the Mrs. though we are planning on doing maybe some more stuff like that. You know, I don't know though, but yeah, I would like to get back on my channel and get back to just put my opinions out there and stuff. But yeah, not really too much planned for the near future.
It's good. I mean, you're always welcome to be with us. I know Anthony got you on his shows before, but we can just have a talk and just share our opinions. It's always fun, to hear everyone's perspectives.
Absolutely.
Mr. Anthony, thank you so much for being here with us tonight, my friend. What's going on at the Mafia world?
Well, hey, as always, thanks for the invite. And I mean, I don't know what's not going on, man. I just dropped a video this morning, about Anakin, so that was pretty cool. It's getting
Was Anakin released?
Yeah, yeah. So that was cool. I did that, and then my streams are usually on Saturdays. Sometimes we'll do some mornings, and Thursday we're gonna go ahead. Brother Cousins is not doing anything, so we're gonna do a stream on Thursday. And I know Dante's there, Fabio's there, so we'll see how that goes. It's just kind of a filler. As it works out. Everybody can make it that time. So, and what else is going on, man? Just doing my thing, man. Getting closer to 2K, so that's cool. And just that and work, man. Just that and work. Exo 6 stuff. So
that's good, man. That's good. And yeah, what's going on in mine? Okay, so tomorrow, either 9:30 or 10 p.m. we're gonna have a live stream. I'm gonna put the details later tonight, so stay tuned for that. We're gonna have a panel. May 4th celebration, Star Wars. We're going to continue this awesome week for all of us. So stay tuned for that. Thursday, I'm going to put a video Star Wars related. I don't know what that's going to be. Let me rephrase. I have an idea what's going to be about, but I will not know for sure until tomorrow. So stay tuned for that. Now, if I get Anakin by Friday, you should see the review on Friday before the show at 9. I'm sorry, at 8:30, so you should see that there, or Saturday. So one of those two, right? And then Sunday we're gonna have a members only live stream, and we're gonna have a video as well for members. So you're gonna get two things on that day, Star Wars related as well. Again, this week is gonna be 7 days Star Wars. I'm gonna see if I can do 7 days, 7 videos for the whole week. So let's see. I want to say thank you everyone for watching. All the super chats, thank you so much for the support. Please don't forget to become a member of the channel. Again, we have really good content for members, different plans. We're still working on other plans for the future, but if you want to become a member, please hit the join button or the link I put in the description below. Don't forget to subscribe to all my friends' channels, and also let's boost the numbers of our 6Kill Media Facebook group. I want to see if we can get to 2,000 very soon, so stay tuned for that. My 2 years anniversary is coming as well, May 27th. So I'm definitely gonna do a live stream on that one. I might do a giveaway, but I honestly want to do the 8,000 giveaway and the 10,000 giveaway. So 10,000, you guys know, is gonna be the Boba Fett 2-pack, and for the 8,000 is gonna be a Hot Toys, but I don't know what it's gonna be. Could be anything. So subscribe,
the
X19.
Like.
Make sure you subscribe to join the Facebook group, to become a member of the channel. Subscribe to all my friends' channels. Follow Aries, Easy, Sergio, Desi, Anthony, everyone. If I forgot anyone, I mean, obviously Fabio, Big Bert, Doc SMIZZLE, is POPSIK, everyone. Follow everyone. Thank you so much, guys. And as always, be well and see you around in the next video.